What is going on, guys? This is HydroxideAnt, and welcome to episode 374 of Background Noise. We are joined by three unique individuals. We have Ryan.
An interesting way of saying special.
You know, unique is probably safer.
Hello.
You can't prove we're unique. I think me and Ryan are the same person. Huh?
Huh?
Very... I have a list.
You just two in the same room, so you can't prove anything.
You know, I have never seen you guys in the same room. So, well, we have Nick.
Hey, Tony, guess what?
What's up?
Heart. Hey, Heart.
Hey, Jzar622 with the Prime Gaming sub. Thank you so much, my friend. Is that Justin?
Wow,
Yeah,
That's Justin.
Fucking...
Thank you, Justin.
I'm sorry.
And Nick, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
You just left you
What did he say?
Yeah, you left me high and dry, Tony.
I actually missed what you said. I'm like,
Tony,
I heard
Tony, I was
bark?
giving you a heart symbol. And
Heart.
I hurt you.
I heard bark, and I'm like, is he barking at me? I'm very confused and lost. I love you too, Nick. Thank you, my
Would
friend.
you say he's giving you mixed signals?
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting mixed signals
Yes.
here. But no.
100%.
Love you too, Nick. Thank you for coming on. And we have Kyle.
Mark.
Oh,
Are you also saying heart, or did you say bark?
I heard bark.
I heard
Why not
bark.
both?
Okay, I accept.
I heard Mark.
Yeah, so, like, Nick, when you said that at first, I heard Mark, then I'm like, no, but maybe he said bark. And then,
Makes more sense.
yeah, I'm like, just randomly. Alright, anyways, we
I need
have
more alcohol for
we have
this.
cool people in Twitch chat tonight. We have Endorsey G, Justin's in chat. Hope you guys are all having a good night. We have a question of the week, my friends. Do you prefer cookies, cakes, or brownies?
Yes.
Cookies.
Yeah, Ryan is a cookie guy. Nick
Brownie.
is a brownie guy. Kyle, you said it was hard for you. Do you need some more time? We can come
It's
back to
hard for me, but I think I have to go with brownies.
you. Ooh. I think...
Dorsey, I don't think you've had enough different types of cookies, my dude.
So, yeah, well, I mean, cakes have
I don't
a
like
lot of
cookies.
varieties, too,
That's the
though, if you
problem.
think about it. We could really
Well, hold
go on a
hold
list
I
battle
wanna,
here.
I want to be enlightened by Ryan here. How many types of cookies are there?
That's a lot
Yes.
of types of cookies.
Over 9,000.
Yes.
There's so many types of cookies,
Tell me I'm
man.
wrong.
No. Give me a couple examples besides like chocolate chip and raisins.
I mean, there's a place by me that does some really interesting, like, different types of cookies. And one of my favorites that I tried was a peanut butter and jelly sugar cookie.
Sounds delicious.
It was so fucking good when I got it. And I pretty much died of, like, a sugar coma after I ate it. But, my God.
What if
was
it's a
amazing.
cookie with a brownie inside of it?
Delicious.
That's just a slutty brownie
So-
pretending it's not.
Endorsey asks, have you guys ever heard of a smorgastarta? That's definitely not how that's pronounced.
I'm gonna
I mean,
say,
I am technically Swedish, so let me see.
It looks
say
good.
no.
I've never heard of it, but it looks delicious.
It looks like a vegetable cake.
You look like a vegetable cake.
Oh man, I gotta go get the wheelchair.
So I actually really struggle with this too, because in my life I have absolutely loved cookies, cakes, and brownies. But I think I might say cake. Gotta go cake.
Cake is a good option.
shit.
I legitimately can't have brownies and cake, or too much of them, or I get sick.
I love cake, man. I do
I feel like
enjoy
that
me a
happens to
good
everybody,
cake.
though.
Yep.
No, my
Um,
body can't process a certain amount of sugar, or I start to overheat and get sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan's like
I also don't have diabetes.
I don't have diabetes. That's the problem.
That's what I just said. Yeah, I also don't have diabetes.
Listen here, you little shit.
And G G said he's in Branson, like he was saying last night, guys.
Wait,
Um,
I didn't see his message come up. That's weird.
He's he spoke right after Endorsey. Yay! That means G is in the fun place. And Justin, if you are in Twitch chat, my friend, I would love to know what of the three you prefer, and anyone else in Twitch chat as well. If you guys are still around. Yeah, so I feel like there isn't like a super wrong answer. I feel like this isn't something that like you're gonna be like, oh, that one's disgusting. This one's clearly the
Alright,
best. Like
important
all three are
question, though.
delicious.
Is
Yeah,
the
Tony,
cookie
I'm sorry I ruined
brownie
it last week on you.
is the cookie brownie the alliance that we need for cookies and brownies to come together?
So, like,
Yeah.
you know what is really good that I've done once before? I made a brownie with cookie crumbs on top. Delicious.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
And yes, to answer your question, Nick, yes, it absolutely is, and it isn't at the same time. They're just a hybrid group of individuals. One might say they are disgusting.
There's one restaurant I solely order from because they have a brownie baked into a cookie.
That
Oh
sounds
my
amazing.
God.
It's
that's
just
amazing.
fucking god tier.
Well,
Wait,
Yeah.
so the
Brownie
brownie's
brownie's the
baked
best.
into a cookie? Or the cookie...
The
so
cookie is baked into the brownie, I think.
So, like...
No.
Or-
There's a
or are
brownie
they
in
baked
the
at the
middle
same
of this
time?
cookie.
Okay, so it's like... So, like, what is it? Okay.
Chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
brownie on the inside.
So, like, is it like a thick cookie?
It's got like a
It's
big,
a
it's like
cookie?
a pregnant cookie.
It's a thookie.
It's a thookie.
It's like a pregnant cookie.
Yeah, thookie.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I'm terming this right now. It's a thookie.
Actually, since we're talking about thick cookies, what's the biggest cookie you've ever had?
One the size of a pizza.
Damn.
Yeah, I haven't had one that
Whoa.
big, but I've
Yeah.
had one like the size of like a small cake.
Sorry, a small pizza is what
Endorsey said Subway cookie. Did Subway make big cookies?
They
Not really.
make pretty big cookies. Yeah.
I think the biggest cookie
All right,
I
now I want to see a
had
picture of a Subway cookie.
is probably... Oh, goodness. I'm trying to...
Oh, what's his name from
decently
high
sized.
school?
Oh,
those cookies.
Walter's cookies, maybe.
Yeah, Walter's
Yeah.
cookies.
Yeah, Walter's... That actually might be the answer.
I mean, they're
Those-
not that crazy big, but oh my
they're...
god.
Yeah, but
I
they were
think
delicious.
I've only had one cookie bigger than his, and well, let's just say Walter's cookies was better.
Yeah, because, like, it gets to a certain point where it's like, you just... Like, if you're getting
You're
this
just adding
huge
one
thing, like, it's just, like... You might just be making it for the sake of it being big and not good.
Yeah, you kind of lose flavor once it's big.
Yeah, like, if they
Or
can
you
keep
can.
it good throughout...
Like Pizza Hut had one, and they literally, I think they called it a pizza cookie.
That sounds delicious.
But it's like a chocolate chip cookie, and there's like more just chocolate baked on the inside, and they literally cut it in triangles like a pizza.
I actually think sounds amazing.
Yeah,
It
it's like
it
those
was
giant
fantastic.
cookies that you can get at like ShopRite or something like that, and it's literally a cookie cake.
Yeah, they're actually... I've never had
Gotcha.
it, but, like, at some of the malls by us, there's, like, a cookie place that has, like, I think, like, a cookie pizza.
Really?
Yeah, and if... Well... Don't want to give
And they
away
call
the
it pizza, but
exact
it's more
call
like a pie.
the place, but I think
Is
the company...
Does it begin with an F?
Yes.
Yeah, I kinda
I was just saying,
figured,
did you
but-
hear the...
Yeah.
Just try not to, like, give everyone the exact location.
Yeah, let's
of
not
where
dox
we are.
ourselves.
Yeah,
French red
if you honestly put together all of the podcasts and stuff and just listen to all of us talk, we probably give it up.
You know
Way
exactly
too
where
much.
the fuck I live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kyle's like,
Yeah, just Canada.
Kyle's like,
I was
here's my
just like,
address, come get me.
FBI, I am waiting for you.
Yeah.
Loads shotgun with malicious intent.
See, I like to think that Kyle isn't the one with the shotgun; it's Otis.
Right.
It absolutely is.
Otis
Yeah.
is my shotgun.
Yes, you just throw him at him.
I shot put
Self-propelled
him at
cat.
at the enemy, and he's just so scared of new people. They don't make it.
Yeah. I don't know why. After I said throw, I pictured you with a little slingshot, and just flick Otis at like someone that hits him in the face. So.
Have you ever seen the video of the guy holding a cat by both the front and hind legs, and then you hear just him like cocking the quote unquote cat,
Yeah, Sean
and then he
does
goes
that with his cats.
and the
Yep.
cat's
Yes!
meowing with it. That's Otis.
Amazing.
I do endorse the said I
Yes,
like to think that Kyle is secretly a genius.
What do you mean secretly?
Yeah, what do you mean secretly?
Yeah.
Kyle, would you like to speak on that statement?
Oh my god, he's
I'm
so
sorry?
smart he can't even speak. He can't even
No comment.
put into words how smart he is.
Hey, look, a love gift, limited time only emote. That's a beautiful gift. Yeah, maybe Kyle's a secret genius. it just might be such a secret that he also doesn't know.
Maybe underneath all the brain damage, and yeah,
You take a few layers out, it's good. Maybe.
it's probably there somewhere. Yeah.
Might have to dig for it.
Hey, Tony, you know what my issue is with cake? Deciding between whether I like cake or brownies more?
What?
I've never not liked brownies, but I've not liked cake.
I don't.
Okay, well, you've never had brownies that accidentally had too much salt in them.
Well, that's when you're just not making a correct brownie.
Yeah, so, like, I don't think I've ever eaten... See, like, okay, to be fair, though, I only think I haven't liked a cake brownie cookie when it gets too crazy.
Really?
Yeah, like,
Fair enough.
Oh,
Like-
and Dorsey said, I've never had a really good brownie.
Well,
You, my friend, are missing out.
Yeah, there's one mother who bakes amazing
Oh,
brownies.
true! Oh my god, her brownies are so good.
See, my favorite kind of brownie, though, I bake myself as well, and my favorite type of brownie is, kind of goes
Is it
towards my
caramel?
cake answer, is, like, a little bit more cakey. Because I think sometimes people make brownies that are too hard. Like,
Too much fudge.
maybe
like,
it's too much fudge
consistency,
or
yeah.
something. Yeah, it's just like it just feels like it's too overcooked maybe, or like, so I kind of like where it's still very much a brownie, but like it's almost still a little bit cakey.
Nicole
You know,
did something really
you
good with
added
brownies
that,
recently.
What
Where
is it? You added an extra egg for the cakiness?
Pretty much, yeah.
brownies
Yeah.
Yeah, so Nicole did something fun the other day with brownies. She made brownie cookies.
That sounds delicious. That sounds like kind of what Kyle was wanting.
Well, okay,
I
so
heard
it's not like
Nicole.
cookie dough at all. It's literally brownies, but she shaped them in and made them thin like cookies, so they were crunchy. And you bit down on them.
So they're
but the
almost
inside
like-
was still soft.
Oh, those are really good.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
she put it also in like a cupcake sort of like holder / tin sort of thing, and then she popped them out like that. And those were so good. I filled the middle with peanut butter.
You better patent that immediately.
Yeah. And Dorsey said, I only eat cake like once a year and cookies like once every 2 years.
"Oh, come to America."
See,
You'll
yeah,
eat
I
every
wonder
dinner.
if that is like a country thing, because cookies are literally everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't look... You
I have
can't really...
brownies and cupcakes downstairs.
You leave my
Yeah.
BMI alone, goddammit.
It's just, but, like, seriously, though, like, you can't go to, like most establishments without them being like, would you like a cookie? Like,
Yeah,
or
that's true.
they're having
just
a cookie.
offhand, without even thinking about where all my brownie mixes are, I know I have at least 3 brownie mixes.
Well, Nicole loves baking, so she's at least got 2 at all times.
I think I have at least, I have
Like
a
brownie
mix
mixes?
right now. I think I have a
Although-
cake mix in the house.
I will say though, it is rare that I actually wind up going after and eating them frequently. Like I say this and I'm eating an Italian ice, but that's because I bought an Italian ice and I haven't had Italian ice.
Bro, Italian
Yes.
ice is delicious.
Oh God, when was the last time I had Italian ice?
Unpopular
Probably
opinion,
like a year
Italian
and a
ice
half.
is really hit and miss with me.
I mean that's fair.
Like, if you get the right flavor, I think you're always good.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I don't
Uh,
know. There's
for-
something about it. It's like, I expect you not to taste like flavor because you're ice.
But
But then
it
there's
does.
flavor. And then it's sometimes good, and then sometimes it's like, there's too much water in that flavor.
It's more of an iced over, like, slushy, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely.
So, it's... I like a good slushy. I enjoy... yeah, I don't know. I enjoy, like, frozen drinks. So Italian ice just comes, like, naturally, I guess.
Oh wait, we got
Everyone
packet
down.
loss.
Did we lose it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yo,
Oh,
we
just an
switch?
FYI, Steve thinks he figured out the intervals. It's about every 30 minutes that's going to happen.
So,
but he
should
said
we...
that this morning whenever it was like on the hour? So
Yeah, let's
it's
see,
now
when did
not
I
on the
text him in
hour.
the last one?
Alright, do we have access to,
Tony's
Mr.
Discord? Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah, let's go to my Discord, I think. Is that okay,
Yeah,
guys?
so that was on the half hour.
Yeah.
It's 7:18.
Yeah, so it's
Well,
gonna be...
The last one was a half an hour ago.
Or we could go to backup ground noise. I was actually gonna suggest we could even go over to Chris's.
I don't know what that is.
Chris has one for me.
I mean, I I don't know if you necessarily need to leave. It's just something to consider.
Yeah, I mean, like it's
You mean
not great.
Just a few
for
seconds.
Yeah.
Just set up like a half an hour timer, and you go, oh, it's time again.
All right. So like at like 7:48.
Didn't it happen like 20 minutes ago?
I think it happened. It happened like twice or since you
Yeah.
guys have been here, and it's definitely not been a half hour since you guys have been here.
Correct.
But technical difficulties occur. Regardless, I was on a little bit of a tangent about Italian ice, and I was saying I like a good
still know what that
slushy.
is.
I think you just have to Google it because it's just like shaved ice, I guess. Flavored
I was gonna
shaved
ask
ice.
you, did you ever go into the convenience store and just like start mixing the flavors really
Yeah,
intricately?
of course.
As that was my jam. I was like using Coca-Cola
7-Eleven
as my base.
always had it.
Which one do you use as base?
Oh, it's just shaved ice.
Yeah, it's flavored shaved ice. I don't know if
Okay.
we refer to it as Italian ice, but I don't know. There might be like a slight difference in the consistency, but I don't actually know for sure.
I
what
used
was the base?
Coca-Cola as
Yeah,
my base.
okay,
so
smart
that
man,
there was
that's
always,
exactly
like,
what
a
I did.
bottom flavor to stick to.
So I basically treated them as flavored Cokes. I would do my favorite one was
Okay.
I think when we were younger, there was a soda called Pepsi Blue. I don't know if you guys
yeah?
ever had that.
I don't
It
remember
was
that.
delicious. It
I
was
kind of remember.
it was Pepsi, but like it had almost like a blueberry to blue raspberry flavor. To me, it tastes like blue raspberry, like flavoring to it, and that's what it's called. Like it's Pepsi Blue. And I oftentimes at like 7-Eleven and stuff, they would have a Coca-Cola one and a blue raspberry one. Bam! Relive childhood a little bit.
Tony, it's
a
funny
twist.
that you mentioned blue raspberry. The Italian ice I'm eating is blue raspberry.
I was going to say, blue raspberry is one of my favorite flavors, even though it's not real.
It's funny you say that because I'm making I got a mead making kit for our 6-year anniversary Nicole got me. And I have to make regular mead first to understand how it makes, but it's going to turn into either blueberry, raspberry, or strawberry mead.
Sounds delicious.
And it is gluten free.
Okay, I'll be over.
You're gluten free.
Because
Coming
it's
up.
just honey.
Yay. Oh, look, Kyle even linked, so Pepsi Blue was definitely not a fever dream that I had.
Correct.
Pepsi Blue was a berry-flavored soft drink produced by PepsiCo. 2004 was when discontinued. That's about when I think I probably would have remembered having it. Would have been like a little bit before then. Because I was very young, and I...
Would it have been between 2002 and 2004 when it was introduced and when it was discontinued?
Did it say 2002 was... a little bit further down. I didn't read all the way. Yeah, so that had to have been. Because goodness, yeah, I was very young, very young. But, like, I very much enjoyed a lot of, like, random soda flavors that were, like, discontinued.
I mean, when I was that age, I only drank like Sprite and lemon flavored sodas. I couldn't drink Coke or Pepsi at the time.
Interesting.
There was just something about it.
Yeah, I probably only had blue once.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've always drank cola my entire life. Like, a Coca-Cola, Pepsi. Pretty much it was Coke and Pepsi. Like, I've dabbled in RC Cola before. It's very interesting. A solid third, maybe fourth, if you...
RC Cola's totally a solid third. I 100% agree.
Nicole has gotten me hooked on Dr. Pepper now.
Dr. Pepper's really
Jesus.
good. So, they actually have... and Dorsey says, I used to mix every flavor. That's the way to do it, honestly.
That's a confusing thing for your taste buds.
It is, but it works. When it works, it works. You just,
Oh yeah,
it's
no, I'm not
so great.
disagreeing. I'm just saying.
Just don't do it with Chinese food.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't know about that one. What was it? Oh, I had some drink in my head and I lost it.
Pepsi Blue.
We were talking about Pepsi Blue, but there was another one that I was gonna bring up. I don't know. I lost it. But like throughout time, there have definitely been like, this isn't it, but I just remembered one of my favorite things to do was Wawa used to have, or they might still, like Wawa
User was moved
branded
Now-
soda.
Now it fucking shows up.
Hi, Colin.
Hi, sorry, dinner ran late.
Oh, you're all good, homie. And
We have a question for you after this.
oh yeah, we do. Question of the week. And my favorite thing was drinking that soda, and it was delicious. It was blue raspberry flavored soda. And everyone I hung out with was horrified. Because it looked exactly like antifreeze, apparently. But as a colorblind person, that means absolutely nothing to me.
Yeah,
Loved
shit.
it.
You're in
Now
the
you have to
clear.
go buy a 2-liter and clean out an antifreeze bottle and drink that in public.
It's what do you mean? It's delicious. So Colin, we have a question of the week. It's dessert themed. Are you a cake, cookie, or brownie guy?
Ooh.
If you want a second to think, Ryan said cookie.
Always.
Nick said brownie, and I
Okay.
believe Kyle said brownie. Kyle, did you say brownie?
I don't know. Did he actually provide an
Yes.
answer?
Yes, he did.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
it
He
did.
did. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because then
I
that led to us like the cookie brownie thing.
True.
As much as I love cookies and brownies, I'm gonna go with cake.
Oh, joining the Tony bandwagon. Yes. Yeah,
Cake.
I went cake. Yes.
Ooh,
Colin and I went
brownie.
cake.
Just because
And the single cookie man
I
in
am
the corner.
just like
Do you know the?
I bake. Well, I'm good at baking cakes. Like I bake them all the time. And it's
My
like
man.
you can customize them to like what you feel like. You can do anything from like a simple, vanilla chocolate. My personal favorite is a strawberry cake with dark chocolate icing.
That sounds delicious.
It does.
All right,
sound
I
amazing.
kind of want to challenge your baking skills one of these days and taste test it.
Oh, I promise you, it's a box mix. You just add an extra egg, use melted butter instead of oil.
Can we have
and milk
can we
instead
have a
of water.
friend
Listen,
bake? Can we have a
listen,
friend
listen, I
bake
don't-
off?
Yeah, I don't need to know your secrets there. I just want to challenge it for free cake.
All right, that's it. We're gonna whenever we can meet in person again, we're having a friend bake off.
The great podcast bake.
The great
Oh.
the background noise bake off, boys. Let's go.
Wait, Nicole, is oatmeal gluten free? We need to know.
Yeah, I think it is.
Isn't oatmeal?
Oh my god. Okay, so Nicole makes the best oatmeal chocolate chip cookies you have ever tasted. To the
mean-
point where she has to make an extra
How
batch
can
whenever she
oatmeal be
makes them because
I
her
think
one
oatmeal
friend family
is.
demands it.
How?
I've-
Oh yeah,
I've
there's
had-
also,
I've had gluten-free oats before.
I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, I have gluten-free oats all the
Genetic
time.
engineering.
You oats
Yeah,
are-
so pure oats are gluten-free and
I
safe for
like
most
gluten as
people.
well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because I've had
We're talking about a bake off.
the Great
It's
Bake
usually-
Off.
Usually just processed with okay,
Like people in
wheat
the
and
team
rye and barley. Okay.
Can I just say, Ryan, you picked literally my favorite type of cookie, and I'm kind of afraid. 'cause it's
What did
not
she
even
say?
A common kind.
So I was telling her what we were talking about. He's not here. He's not here.
Oh, okay.
I was telling her what exactly we were saying, like a TeamSpeak Bake Off. She's like, "Oh, it's Steve. I'm okay."
Oh, like face, yeah, 1v1. I'd 1v1 Steve when cooking for sure, like for baking.
No, okay. So there's a reason behind this. Do you remember when we joined the podcast when we were over at Steve?
Bro, I remember when you guys
oh yeah.
made the demon concoction.
didn't have any of the measuring.
He doesn't have measuring tools. I'm
have
gonna win by
cups.
default.
That boy does not have measuring cups or the friggin' any of the utensils that you'd use to actually mix in a mixing bowl.
You guys sound surprised by that.
I have both dry and wet measuring cups. I don't even bake.
I have like 4.
Thank you, somebody who understands.
No.
I have like 4 sets of measuring cups.
I-
and somehow
Yeah,
I just
so
keep
I have,
ending
like,
up with
3.
them.
Let's get more of
So
them.
instead, this man decides to use his powers of engineering to effectively do what he could have done in 30 seconds.
Yeah, like he came to like it's impressive he came up with such a creative solution of using the back of a Keurig basically, and too many steps to relay again.
And a
This
caliper.
man got a $100,000 electrical engineering degree to do this.
I'll be
To make
perfectly honest,
fucking brownies.
I'm honestly surprised he didn't just try to 3D print a set. Like,
We were telling him about that, but PLA is not food safe.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Really?
you have to get
Unless
food safe.
You can
plastic.
apply like a covering where it is food
Yeah.
safe.
I was gonna say, why can't you just put like when you use it, put like a layer of like plastic wrap or something?
Yeah,
I was
you
gonna
can.
say the
Yeah.
exact same thing. Yeah.
Is this would be the mold?
But yeah,
So-
but going back to my original point, like you can do blueberry cake with real fruit. Like you can do ice cream cake, which is
Yeah, but you
cake.
could do all of this with cookies.
You can't do ice cream cookies.
Yo,
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you
Have you
can.
never had a cookie
Motherfucker.
ice cream sandwich?
But that's different. See,
No, it's
No,
not.
no. I've
It's
had
still
an ice
a
cream
cookie.
cookie.
Kyle? What's an ice cream cookie? I
Okay,
just don't
so
understand. What
Oh wait, no, yeah, you're right. The Baskin Robbins makes a cookie pizza.
That'll
I
work
forgot
then.
about
When I was in Israel, they had a restaurant that was purely served chocolate things. I'm pretty sure I sent you actually a picture of that. I had like a chocolate alcoholic beverage. It was like a
Yes,
chocolate milkshake
actually,
with
now
booze
that
in
you
it.
said that, yes,
I had an ice cream cookie there, and it was giant and in a pan. It was,
that sounds delicious. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I
That
want
makes
to
sense.
try all of that.
That sounds
you know-
and
amazing.
it was literally just booze of a chocolate milkshake too. By the way, it was
They
fucking
have like
fantastic.
a chocolate beer at my local place, and I'm like, do
Sounds
I
delicious.
try it?
Bro,
No,
so
not
hold
beer.
up, guys.
I-
All right, I need to tell you. Sorry, Nick. This popped in my head, and I need to get it out real fast. Because I used to vacation in Hershey, Pennsylvania when I was a kid.
Oh hell yeah, I love Hershey.
They had a chocolate barbecue sauce, and it was actually good. And I was
sounds-
very
Really?
confused.
That is very confusing.
My taste buds were very confused, but it was good.
Nothing beats their
Does
90...
pancake cake count? How do you
Yes.
like?
yeah, pancakes are a good one too.
Dude, pancakes.
I kind of feel like they're more of a cake than a cookie, though.
Yeah, that's it. If pancakes are on the table, then cakes definitely win.
I don't think I'm counting pancakes and
I wouldn't.
because like you know, I don't know. I'm
don't know.
I'm thinking more traditional but
there's a cake. My point is, there's a cake for every mood, whereas cookies.
there's a cookie for every mood.
Yeah, absolutely.
I picked
honestly,
cake
I
and
would
there's a
agree with
cookie
that.
for every mood.
Have you ever had a
Yeah.
blueberry cobbler cookie? Oh my
Oh
god.
Jesus!
They even
No,
have
no,
it for
not
they even
that.
have a Thanksgiving cookie, dude. What the fuck?
Oh, God. Tony, in Hershey, have you ever had this super special dark chocolate milkshake at Hershey?
I did, yes, back in the day.
So good.
All amazing. Dude,
It
like
made your mouth
dark
so
chocolate-
dry.
crazy.
I just want to say this: dark chocolate is the superior chocolate.
Thank
Like,
you.
Absolutely.
Yes,
What? I don't
yes.
This is the first group of people I've ever met that agreed with me.
Milk
I do
chocolate
not at all.
sucks.
I strongly
no.
disagree.
Okay, so Tony,
First group of people that completely agree.
Tony, one anniversary of mine, my anniversary present to Megan was just 6 large dark chocolate Hershey bars.
Let's go.
Let's just say there's a
Can I-
certain. So when I went to Italy, there's a certain gelato place I desperately want to try to get back to when I get that if I ever go back to Florence, because I had dark chocolate gelato and it was
Oh my god.
That sounds
maybe
amazing.
like in the top 5 things I've tasted. Like,
All right, so dark chocolate gelato with a peanut butter covering. Let's go.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I could go for that.
Yeah. So
Honestly,
No, you want
I'm-
the extra sugar and sweetener and stuff.
I'm more
Yeah.
of a bigger fan of a mint chocolate combo than of the chocolate peanut butter.
you're a
combo.
very mint
You
person.
heathen.
He's a mint guy, dude. You
I-
have to
I'm not saying it's
understand.
bad. I'm just saying I like mint. and chocolate
Look, he's of the sweet spicy variety. That is a minty boy.
I
He-
hate
he's
how you
minty.
described mint as spicy
I don't-
because it's very accurate.
Because like I was gonna say I don't know what else to actually describe it as, and I'm upset.
Minty,
Nicole's
obviously.
Yeah, you can't use the same word again.
What?
You can't tell me that.
Nicole's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean spicy?
And you know what?
Could you ask her what she describe it as?
How would you describe mint then? Oh, she says fresh, but that's not really like a.
That's
Yeah, that's
You
It
don't
activates-
associate fresh with taste though.
It activates similar taste buds.
Is fresh might be a good shout though. Still.
It's well, maybe cool.
so.
Well,
I guess
cool.
I'm
That
gonna have
might be a good
to.
shout.
That's not
Nah,
a taste
no,
though. That's
it's
the
not always
that's the
cool.
menthol effect on your like.
Yeah,
mouth
but that's
skin.
still like a taste because you're
Like
tasting the
cigarettes.
menthol.
No, I've tasted.
you say
mint
taste cigarettes,
flavors
Kyle?
that don't have
Menthol
that cool
cigarettes.
Oh,
taste.
menthol cigarettes.
And I will say this: I also and
It's
I
a
need to find the
cool-
recipe again. I once made a really good batch of dark chocolate mint chocolate with mint chocolate brownies, and they were pretty good.
You're not supposed to
I
pick the
could try
drill
that.
guides, okay?
Like you ever, because they sell like crushed up. They actually started selling like crushed up Andes mints in like the bag for baking.
You could also just crush them yourself.
I'm lazy.
True.
You use your fists. You get
Yeah, I'm gonna feel
angry.
badass punching a small bag of mints.
Yeah. More, it's
Actually,
it's a small
now-
victories, Colin.
Now that I'm thinking of weird recipes, has anybody ever had a dessert where it was saltine crackers, caramel, and
Nope.
melted chocolate? So if you're layering these, it's saltines on the bottom, caramel, and then the chocolate on top. You freeze
That
it.
just sounds like a shitty s'more.
That's actually what I was like. What kind of demented s'more is this? But
I may be missing a few things because this
Maybe
is
on
like
another layer?
this is like childhood nostalgia because I never actually made these myself. And then you take them out and you break them up because obviously you have a giant sheet of this, and they were really really good.
But
that's
it'd
the
be
type
better
of
with some kind of pretzel.
maybe.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean,
I would have
like,
tried it back in the day for
Yeah, I
sure.
definitely would've.
Like that's the type
But-
of thing where I can't like tell you it's good or bad from the sound of it because I'm like, I don't know the salty. I guess it's the salty
Like,
sweet combo, but like
Saltines like literally like fucking premium plus goddamn like
Crackers. Yeah, I know.
because like
Okay.
just
Crackers
to
are delicious,
crack
though.
crackers are delicious, but like I've never really.
Yeah, I would have used like
Alright, here's the
graham
thing, though.
crackers instead of saltines.
If
you know?
you
That's
spread
sort of
out
what I
an
was
array
Ooh,
of dessert
hot
items
take.
in front of
Let's
me,
go.
and you put that in the mix, there's a really good chance I'm just gonna fill up my plate with that.
Okay.
huh.
See, I'm kind of a person who doesn't like sweets that much. If I had a choice
like
between
sweets too
goldfish
much,
and
yeah.
sweets, it's goldfish the whole way.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm very
Ooh.
much.
in this setting, it's obviously a holiday because you ain't bringing out that many sweets without it being a
Because
holiday.
Justin has a point. He said that it sounds like peanut brittle but missing some steps.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Does sound very similar to peanut brittle.
Yeah. Oh god,
Um,
now I want peanut brittle.
And Justin, gotta ask, cake, cookies, brownies. My friend, which do you prefer? Gotta ask everyone. Question of the week. So like another thing that like I think that like cakes get like a leg up and for me is that like, bro, a cupcake counts as a cake.
Yeah, it's just a
It's just a
small
smaller
It's
cake.
a cup
It's
size
just
cake.
a shittier cake.
It's a smaller
Shittier
cake. It's
cake,
not
damn.
shittier.
Well,
God,
They're
damn, what the
adorable.
cupcakes
What
ever
is
do to
wrong
you?
with you?
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
like-
hold up. Have any of you guys watched The Office? Because you're reminding me of a similar of a joke.
Nicole in the background sounds like someone's a muffin.
Oh,
I
you have room for
Wow.
muffin? I just want to die.
just want to die.
Yeah, good ASDF movie for life, man.
Damn straight.
Yeah, so like cupcakes count as cake, you know. Yeah, so it's just like it's another. But then like to be fair, like there are so many types of cookies. Like I think like we could literally be here for the next few hours just continuing to name cookies because literally a cookie changes from one ingredient. Because it's like, all right, you have a chocolate chip cookie. You put a peanut butter chip, and now it's a peanut butter chocolate chip cookie. You put an M&M in that, it's now an M&M peanut butter chocolate chip
Oreos?
cookie. You put Oreos in it, it is now a Oreo M&M
Hey,
peanut
Tony.
butter chocolate chip cookie. You know, this we can just keep adding and then just be here forever.
Almond
Hey-
sugar
hey, Tony.
cookies.
Yes,
I
Ow.
can break that method for you. Do you want to hear about it?
sure.
How do you change a peanut butter cookie without adding or subtracting ingredients?
What?
So you can't include more ingredients, and you can't take away any ingredients from what's on that list.
Wait, so what was the question?
How do you change a peanut butter cookie without adding more things to it or taking things off of the list that you use to make a peanut butter cookie?
I have the answer. Instead of it being a peanut butter spread, it's now just the peanuts.
That's an
It's now
interesting
different.
way, but
It's actually not as good though.
counter argument, you mix the salt and sugar amounts.
But that's technically changing the recipe.
You literally said
No,
you can't take
that's-
away or
that's
add,
not-
and you're doing that.
Yeah, you are taking away
I-
our...
That is not taking away salt from the ingredient list, and that is not
If you're putting
adding
in less
sugar
salt,
to the
then
ingredient.
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
If you're
because
adding more
it's
sugar,
not
then
adding
yeah, it
more
is.
salt
Guys,
or adding
guys.
more sugar.
Oh, I think TS went down again. There it goes. That's about like 10 minutes before
Server
that should have
maps.
went down.
Oh, so now it's 20 minutes. now,
Yeah,
okay.
so that's sort of why I almost wanted to jump ship because
Yep.
that was about 20 minutes.
Wait, what?
Well, at least we're timing it, right? Like, to get a better
Yeah.
idea.
That's true. We keep losing like connection for like 5 seconds,
Oh.
5 to 10.
Yeah, you'll just hear TS go really quiet, and you'll be
Yeah,
like, dude.
because like
Oh, so
everyone,
you guys
everyone,
are trying to actually figure that out. Okay.
everyone was talking, and it just keeps happening, right? So,
Yeah.
but the one thing that's annoying is that it's the podcast, right? So like literally everyone talking continuously sort of is the point of it.
You just change.
Yeah, that's why I said it a few times. We probably should just either jump to Discord or jump to Chris.
It's really weird. Like, what?
I don't have his TeamSpeak, by the way.
Then maybe just jump to Discord.
Right now?
I mean, like, it's annoying to keep...
Where's the... where am I supposed to be?
Doesn't matter. Yeah, so I'm going to say we're going to jump... I'm going to say, like, if you guys want, keep the TeamSpeak client open, because, like, we'll probably come back here, like, once podcast is done to chill. But, like, for me, at least, it's just, like, it's kind of hard to keep losing
Feels better
conversations.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go open up Discord.
Okay.
Yep, same.
So I'm going to mute in here for a minute, so...
Microphone muted.
Alright, I am now in here, so we are in Discord. Now, for stream, it's just, if you look at the stream, it's just a bunch of muted microphones.
Puppets and go.
I just need to, like, if I had a webcam, I feel like I would just, like, have, like, a little stick figure of each of us, and, like, when I knew someone was talking, I would just
Oh my
hold it
god,
up.
you should do that.
It's like, Ryan's talking. Oh, here he is. Look at him. He's got a jet shirt
It's a
on.
literal talking stick.
Yeah.
Oh,
feel
so,
like in this
so for
discussion-
clarification earlier, what I was saying was not taking things off the ingredient list.
But you're allowed to
adding-
change
Yes.
how much. Oh, well, so, yeah, you could definitely, like, so does it have to stay a cookie?
Just add more peanut butter until it's eventually
I mean,
peanut butter.
at that point it doesn't. But
True.
somebody in a cooking class mixed how much salt and sugar they needed to put in, so they put in the
Yeah.
amount that should have been sugar for salt and vice versa, and they were pretty bad.
Hey, Kyle, can you go get the bat?
Yeah,
Go get the
so
bat.
all we have to do is change the sugar and salt into baking soda. So
And
that you kill yourself.
not to Nick, I mean to Twitch chat. Kyle, go get the bat.
Huh?
Go get the bat,
Oh.
Kyle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go get him, Kyle.
I don't know, and the other thing is about cake is I don't know, like I like cookies and I like brownies. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I've made
you
and eaten plenty of both. I have a thing
There's
of
another
cookies.
Oh, this
I have a thing of cookies right next to me, but like
yeah, cookies are the most easily accessible of all of them because, like,
that's the thing. If you have like if you put what the hell was that? Oh, my cord just fell. If you put like a fresh baked plate of chocolate chip cookies, a fresh baked thing of brownies, and a fresh baked like chocolate frosted cake in front of me, I'm going for the cake. Like,
All right,
Give me them cookies.
here's my one issue with cake, though, Colin, and it's that bakers have the audacity to hide what you expect inside the cake.
Oh my god,
And-
fuck you.
but- All right, let me explain.
are you talking
You
about
know-
like those people that like?
I'm talking about those people who make chocolate mousse cake, and then the mousse is the 90% of the cake, and you're like, "But I want a cake."
Disgusting.
No,
Yep.
you have mousse.
well, I mean that's just a bad cake though.
I
Like,
thought you were
yeah.
talking about the cakes that lie to you. You know what I mean? Like the ones where
Yeah,
it's like,
that's the cake that
hey,
lies
look,
to
this
you.
is
If
this
it
is
was a
this
cake,
thing is
it
a
wasn't.
can
It
of
was
beans.
just
You cut it.
mousse.
It's like take a knife to it. What? It's a can of beans. Take a knife to it. Why is it a cake?
yeah, I thought he was talking about what people use fondant instead of icing and how they should be stoned to death. But
Oh yeah, fuck fuck fondant. Fondant.
Oh, so
disgusting.
I wanted to
Probably
mention
that, too.
before too.
What?
Like when I was little, I very much enjoyed having a cake that had pudding in the inside.
Oh, no, that's fine.
those
that
are
was-
so
those are
good.
good.
Like those
I
are
don't like
really
those.
good.
Yeah, that's.
I don't like lava cakes.
I guess
I-
they're
no, I
not
actually-
exactly lava
Yeah, I
cake.
don't. I don't like a lava cake, but like a cold pudding
Yeah,
in the middle.
pudding was cold and like.
Hmm?
I still don't understand how they
It
do it,
happens.
but I don't want to know. It's a secret, and I was like 5 years old, and it was delicious.
Okay, but hear me out. Brownies are just compressed good part of the cake.
I honestly disagree with that because the actual texture of a brownie is not as good as a cake, in my opinion.
Honestly, I can't argue with
compressed.
Kyle here.
Just,
Yeah,
if you
I
switch
can't
it,
like.
cake
All right,
around.
all right. I like Kyle's point, but I'd also like to point out cake has this thing where you can layer things in there, and I think it makes a really good contender as a dessert item.
Yeah, but I don't want those.
Oh,
but I love it.
see, Kyle is a very simple
I
person
don't like
when
variants,
it comes to
exactly.
it. He
When
just
it's
wants
done
it like
right,
just
that
like
shit
this.
is like mind blowing.
No,
When
just
you
give me
put
chocolate.
10% chocolate cake, 90% mousse, and then go, I'm gonna charge you $40 because I'm a rich fucking bakery place. Fuck those people.
I know what bakery you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Most of them.
It's one town over, right?
Yep. Hey, listen, they make amazing cannolis.
Look, they make amazing stuff, but I don't want
Give
fucking
me the
90%
formioli.
mousse.
Is it called holy
Give me
cannoli?
the formioli.
If it's called
I don't
holy
know.
cannoli, that's amazing.
And also, I think cake has a little bit more of than definitely brownies and kind of cookies is variety. Because there's like the
That's
regular like
problem.
there's the box cakes, right? But there's also
Fuck off, Kyle.
Kyle, Kyle.
But
You
there's,
choosing
like-
brownie makes so much sense, by the way.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like there's cheesecake, all right. There's rum cake.
Don't you be dissing on cheesecake.
No, he's just saying there's
I
different
don't like
there's
cheesecake.
different varieties of cake.
I don't
actually
He's
like
not
Kyle.
dissing on them.
I don't like cheesecake, but I don't hate on it. I'm personally not a fan.
Like,
know
I
you're a
used
fan
to,
of.
I used to love cheesecake, dog.
Thank you,
Oh
Tony.
my god, yo,
for the
going
right-
to Cheesecake Factory, hell yeah!
Oh my god.
You get like, I used to get this shit called like the 30th anniversary cheesecake. Bomb. Was delicious. It was legitimately like cheesecake and like a little bit of layer of cake, and bam, mwah, chef's
Love me
kiss
some
to
cake
that.
cake.
I actually saw this one cake on Reddit that I want to make. It's like the bottom
want it,
layer
though.
is just regular like whatever flavor box cake you like, and in the middle you mix Jello mix with whipped cream, right?
What the fuck?
Wait,
Yeah,
What
and
the
it's like
fuck?
and then you top it off with a layer of Jello, and it looked really good.
wait, okay,
That-
so hold
that
up.
texture
I want to
bothers
take a
me
few
just thinking
steps.
about it.
I want to take a few steps back here. So wait, where do you put this on the cake?
So the bottom layer is just regular like vanilla.
So
like,
is it
box
just
cake,
like a
right?
center layer of that?
And then yeah, the middle layer you mix Jello mix and whipped cream together. The guy who did it did strawberry, and
Like
thick,
the
and you let
mix,
it thick.
not actual Jello, just the mix.
No, the mix. You pour the powder
Okay.
into whipped cream and you whip that together, and it thickens it into like a really nice.
Well, that makes it
cream
slightly
layer.
better. I don't like whipped
And
cream.
then-
as it
I think
is,
that
but
makes it worse.
No, I think
Then
it,
putting
so the,
actual Jello in there, that'd be awful. Imagine the texture.
the
Well,
putting
and
actual
imagine the
gel in there
texture
would
of
be
that.
horrifying to me.
Well,
That'd
and
be
some
horrible.
hold up, and then
I
they
didn't at least
topped it
eat
with
that.
Oh
they
god.
topped it with a thin layer of Jello and strawberries mixed together.
I would try it. 100% would try it. I don't know if it'd be the thing I'd be the most crazy about, but
think
it would
it'd make
definitely.
me
All right. Let
Sounds
me,
like
let
it.
me
Try
pitch,
it.
let me
Yeah.
pitch you another cake before I go, because I got to
No.
head out soon.
Let's see it. Cake boss.
Now take
Oh,
a
no.
nice vanilla ice cream,
Yes.
stack strawberry ice cream, and put it on top of chocolate cake, and then you bake it.
Wait, what?
Does the ice cream just
look up,
melt?
just
Yes.
look up baked Alaska cake.
Oh, that's what that is.
Is
Oh,
that
Right,
Big
right, right.
Alaska.
I did
Ah.
not know that's what that was.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
It sounds
like
good.
you get
That-
that thing
yeah.
like super cold, and then you throw it in and bake it with like the stuff on top for probably like half an hour, I want to say, and it comes out amazing. Oh my god.
See, I've heard of baked Alaska, but I had no idea what the hell it was. Like, I knew it was
I
a
assumed there was
cake.
cod in it.
I assumed I thought it was like some kind of cream cake, but like I had no idea.
Why?
What?
Just why, Kyle?
Can we get
Honestly,
a-
Because of Alaska.
it's one of the most memorable cakes I've had, and I made it in a baking class, so it couldn't have been like A grade cake, but like, oh my god, I always remember that cake as one of the best cakes that I've had.
Hey,
feel
the
like
server
you
didn't
guys-
go this time.
No,
Alright?
no. I am actually just scrolling through the favorite cute things part of the Discord.
Kevin.
So
I will say this.
Anyways, I need to head out.
I think you
Alright,
guys
fine.
left one dessert off your
Bye.
list though,
Why?
Bye.
and like I don't like pie.
I'm once again asking for your financial support.
So
Like, I don't like-
Chance's fish is called Bernie.
I love it.
Oh.
It's so good.
had no chance had a fish.
Yeah, I love him. His name's Bernie, and my fish is called Seymour, and they'd be friends. They have old.
He's with the
They both have old white guy names.
I was gonna say, I feel like Bernie is probably friends with a Seymour in real life.
Yeah, probably.
Put them in a tank together, Tony.
No.
I would put their bowls next to each other that they can hang out, but that's a beta fish.
Yeah, but
Fucking
like he
babies.
wins, Tony.
Oh,
God damn it, Kyle! Do I have to do it again?
That's I had to
Yes,
earn
do
it.
it again.
I had to earn it though. That's what I, you know.
What? Yeah, what was the first one for?
That's what I mean. I don't even know.
When he said cod.
But that's just Alaska's fault. That's not my
No,
fault.
that's your fault. That's definitely your fault.
All I know about Alaska is they have cod and it's warmer than the other side of the mountain, significantly.
I have to go.
Anyway, I do feel like you guys. I feel like you guys are disrespecting pie because I don't like pie particularly. But
Oh, I love pie.
I mean,
So
it's
pie.
odd that it was left off the list.
Nicole in the background. Oh boy, what flavor?
Yeah, pie flavor.
Blueberry or lemon?
Pie flavor.
Yeah. So the reason I didn't include pie is because to me, like the three most common desserts probably are cookie, brownie, and cake. To me, at least.
You shut your whore mouth.
It actually would have been pie over cookie.
Yeah, it definitely would have been pie over cookie.
Really?
Really?
I love
like-
pie.
Oh, I
commonality wise, I mean, even for dessert.
really because like I
mean,
never like
Here it's always cake or pie.
yeah, because for
always
me
those two.
it's like I never maybe it's just like a family thing because like anytime like I had a family gathering it was either someone made a cake, someone brought cookies, or someone made brownies.
Granted,
Right.
my family
Doesn't
is
really
all, or a good portion of my family is from Lancaster, Pennsylvania,
So
and
pie
that's literally
central.
just Amish
That's
country.
just-
Yeah, exactly.
That's pie central. Never mind.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Shoe-fly pie is the best fucking thing that you can ever have.
Yeah, a lot of my family likes it a lot. Yeah, so
Shoe-fly
What-
pie is so
wait.
good.
What is shoe fly pie?
It's essentially just a molasses pie, is the best way to put it. And my god, is it amazing.
I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of molasses.
Don't knock it until you try it. Like, honestly, it's so good.
My favorite pie, shepherd's pie.
delicious.
I
Let's
love
go.
shepherd's
Yeah. Also,
pie.
so pie would be the most rigged thing because, like, how someone was trying to sneak Pancake in before. It's like
Yeah.
pizza is a pie.
No,
It's like people call it pizza pie, right?
It's
So,
literally called pizza pie.
yeah. Like a pizza
Right.
pie. That's yeah. See, you got it. Yeah.
It's a pizza
It's even
pie.
in System of a Down song.
I'm gonna go ahead and steal something from Joe Cat. Yeah, you can call pizza pie if you like clay in your soup. But anyway,
Oh.
But your bowl is ceramic, so therefore you do have clay.
Clay in your soup.
Right?
yeah, Brian, I honestly don't get why you chuckled there. It wasn't meant to be that funny.
But it is funny.
You're funny.
Oh,
Yeah,
guess
my
it's time-
face, thank you.
Guess it's time to go talk to Netflix about getting me a special. But anyway,
Get in there.
Oh, really? Okay. You guys ever see a fish before? That's funny, man. They swim. All right. I didn't last very long. That's the only joke I had.
I can explain.
I have to go return some videotapes.
Oh.
Oh no.
you know who you know who deserves a Netflix special but still hasn't gotten one? Randy Feltface.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Who?
Well, he's
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
yeah, he's hilarious. He's like he's like
Ryan,
a puppet
yeah, you
man.
do. You know the purple
No.
puppet guy?
No?
I'm pretty sure the only puppet guy is Jeff Dunham.
I swear to no. This one's actually funny.
Yeah. No, so like I'm 100% am with Colin here. I found him like randomly like
Yeah, did you just
a
like
few years
randomly
ago.
his Randy writes a novel,
Read a
like
novel.
his
So-
his one special just popped into my Rex one
I
day and I was
found-
like, okay, I'll check it out.
Did you see any of his stuff with Sammy J?
Yes,
That's what I found first.
I found it backwards. I found his solo
Okay.
special first, and then I found all the Sammy J stuff.
I found the Sammy J and Randy stuff first, and then I'm like,
Oh,
what do you mean
them!
you did?
Oh my
Uh,
god!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Buys
yeah, I
a
knew-
book
I knew
tree
you
on
knew him.
Gum or bookcase
Yeah,
on
Yes.
Gumtree.
Yeah, that guy.
Fuck you, Hemingway!
I know I linked you that video. Like,
Oh yeah, the hour long. Oh, I
It's
love
Randy
that.
writes a novel. He also did one called Randy is Sober. It's not as good as
I just don't believe
as writes a novel, but it's still pretty funny.
it has some good bits, but Randy writes a novel, which
It's-
is a masterpiece
it's amazing.
of
Yeah, all the
fucking
way through.
stand-up comedy.
I hope, like Kyle say, if you were to watch it all, you'd find it funny, because I laughed. I like comedy. I enjoy comedy specials and stuff, but like usually I don't laugh
I
the
usually
entire
don't.
way through. Like especially if I'm watching on my own, I might exhale on my nose a few times. You know, I get like one joke that gets me, but like I think I audibly laughed out loud, like almost cry laughing a few times.
Yeah, so
I get like annoyed at comedians a lot.
You might get annoyed at him, but
I don't know. I love stand-up. I love just every time. Stand-up got me through some long, like a lot of like long days at college where I was just coming home from like class and work, like back to back, no break, and I just sink into my chair, and then Bill Burr put out a new special on Netflix, and 10 minutes later I'm having an asthma attack on the floor of my room.
yeah, Bill. I very much found a lot of Bill Burr's stuff to be funny. I like Bill Burr a lot. I'm trying to think, I within the last few years I got an appreciation of Jim Jeffries a little bit.
Yeah,
His latest special was kind of bad, but like
I think it was 2 specials ago, a whole lot.
well,
Um,
his gun
Freedom.
his gun control bit is fucking legend.
it's actually like one of the best bits, I think.
yeah, literally legendary.
Yeah.
He even talks about it in his other special.
Yeah.
yeah, it's the thing, it's like
I think that's the special I was talking about that I really liked. It was the one where he's like, "Guys, I gotta tell you."
I think it was Freedom, right?
Yeah,
was it? He
free-
was he
yeah.
wearing a leather jacket?
no, yeah,
He's-
because
Tony.
it's bear. It's bear, then freedom, then.
Does he talk about his mom having polio?
I love that one.
Because
Probably.
if it's that one, yes, that's because I actually watched that on a car ride, and like everyone was kept looking at me because they're like, "Why are you laughing so much?" I'm like, "This is really funny."
Like his bit about being like a champion at doing drugs. He's like, but fucking Sarah had to go get high.
Yes,
and run over
exactly.
her fucking kids.
Yes.
and ruin it for us all.
Yeah, that's
I like
yes,
when
we're
he,
talking the same bit. Yeah.
I liked it when he transitioned into slavery. It's like,
Oh, that's so good.
why should
I'm
I be
responsible.
responsible for the people that mistreat their slaves? I treat my slaves right.
I
keep them locked in
I
a
can't. I
safe.
keep them locked in the safe.
Oh my god.
It's just like
So good.
because like
So good.
Ryan he was talking about gun owners. So like
Yeah.
and it's like I keep my guns locked in a safe. You know,
I love your Aussie accent, though.
I'm doing my best. I don't know if it's good or not.
It's just fucking funny. Like, I also
Can you hear that?
Yes.
a
Debatably,
little bit.
are you dragging the
I
body
also-
across the floor right now? Because
No, he's got hella air pressure over his butt.
That's the washer.
I can explain.
I also
Yeah.
love the one where he says the immortal line, "I am the Rosa Parks of the C word,"
Oh no.
because he's the one that made it okay
yeah.
to say on Comedy's.
Yeah.
Wait, SeaWorld? You mean cunt?
He said C word.
I said C word because we're on
Shamu?
stream and I'm...
I don't know.
Wait, is the C word not banned on Twitch? But
I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's
because
not.
like, so that's not banned, but certain other
So
words
wait, hold
I
on.
will
The
not say.
entirety of Australia is banned on Twitch.
Exactly. why
Yeah,
they can't
and a
do
lot
it.
of England as well.
Yeah. True.
Hey,
True.
Hey, and Ireland. Ireland uses
Yeah.
that word too.
I mean,
Is it-
I
not
must be all
England?
3 of those countries.
Yeah.
I just love when I use that word and it just stops the room. It's like, come on, guys.
I picked up a bad habit of using it, and after and funny thing
You're
is,
welcome.
it wasn't after. No, it's actually Game of Thrones because the Hound, you know.
Probably, yeah, honestly, probably same.
The Hound has some great fucking lines, though.
He
I
really
mean-
does.
It's just he uses it so well,
You know,
and it's like I was at like Christmas at one time. I was like, we were talking about fucking the 45th president, and like
Uh-huh.
I came. It was on the tip of my like. It was on the tip of my tongue, and you could tell that's what I was about to say. And then my little cousin walked in the room, and I was like, "That I don't like that guy."
I've said it in the car with my mom, and she just screaming, "Ryan, what? I'm like, well, it's not inaccurate."
When I used to live with Greg and Vince and Whitney, it's how I used to know if Whitney was home.
Yeah, you did tell me that story once before, I think. Yeah.
She hated that word. Sometimes I'm like talking to Vince. I'm like, "Wait, is Whitney here?" He's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Cunt." I didn't get anything wrong yet. I wasn't calling her a cunt.
Yeah,
I
you
just
just
like to say the word.
yeah, because like if he said it, there would be a reaction.
Correct.
Oh my god.
It was fucking great.
Like saying moist in a room of people who hate the word moist.
Yeah, you say moist and the
No, it's
entire
even
room
worse.
crumbles.
It's even worse than that, because like you say that and like moist makes people shudder. Cunt drops the room dead. Like just
Oh, dude.
and people people want to call you on it, but like they don't like depending on how confidently you say it, they might not.
But like he said the word, therefore I can't respond.
I got a story for post podcast that Ryan might know already, but story for post podcast if we can remember to remind me about it. About a moment
I'm going to
where,
now.
Or about a moment where the room went dead. Like everyone was like, "What do we do now?" So, but yeah. Other comedians, by the way, I got to say I've loved all of John Mulaney's stuff.
John Mulaney's great.
I was
very much
so
enjoy him.
sad. I was so sad that he had to check into rehab.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, it's actually good for him, right?
so it is, but like I think I'm a bastard, man, because I was like, what is he hooked on? Cocaine. Oh, he's on the rich guy drug. Okay, I don't care as much anymore.
Oh,
He's on the rich people drug. Okay.
I mean,
where's the lie? But yeah.
well, no, I'm actually, you know, it started as alcohol, right? Like
It's still very expensive here.
I mean,
yes.
also, I'll be honest. Honestly, I used to kind of be like that, and I'm still a little bit like that. But my problem is, after going to school and learning in neurospsych, cocaine is a bad drug. Like,
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Hell of a drug, dude.
Damn straight.
It's one of the handful of drugs that is like you just can't do without fucking up your brain. Not even when you say not even once. Like if you take a hit and it's pure enough for your first hit, you will spend the rest of your life, even if you never even come into contact with cocaine again, remembering that hit. Like
yeah, apparently it just smells that good.
So beautiful vacuum, thank you. Not so fucking. I'm sorry, but so sort of my perspective to talk about. I might dig myself deeper in a hole here. Is this sort of like the position in life you need to be in most likely, and this is not every case. Like a random teenage kid could get their hand on cocaine if they tried hard enough. Yeah, but like for like a very famous person getting hooked on cocaine, it's like
super easy.
I feel bad for the person that they have an addiction. I want them to get better, but I can only show so much empathy because you're on the rich guy drug.
He didn't get hooked when he was rich, man. He got hooked in college.
But like to keep doing it and the situation you had to be in to do it.
Well, no, that's the thing. That's why I'm sad, man. He got clean. Like he hasn't been doing it. Fucking Corona hit. He wasn't able to tour and do all the shit he was doing to stay clean. And
yeah, I'm not necessarily only singling out John Mulaney here. By the way, this isn't. I hate John Mulaney. I love John Mulaney. I think he's a great
Tony
comedian.
hates John Mulaney.
No, he's a great comedian. His bits helped me a lot when I had like mental stuff going on. But yeah, it's just that's one of the. Yeah, I don't know. I'm
jealous of my
take.
My aunt and my cousin Krista got to see him live at Radio City when he was doing Kid Gorgeous, and I was never more jealous of them, just because that is one of my favorite. It's just I like watching stand-up, but that bit is just so good, but also so weird when compared to most stand-up bits. You know?
Yeah. I like the horse in the hospital one personally.
I love Detective JJ Bittenbinder.
This was a real
Street
person.
Smarts.
I like Daniel Tosh pretending to be a pterodactyl.
I don't know if I really found Daniel Tosh funny.
His stand-up was good, actually.
His stand-ups weren't bad. Tosh Porno was very bad.
Yeah.
God, of course, the moment I turn it back on.
Sorry, Ryan.
Amazing.
But yeah, I think I actually like a little bit of Tosh.0, but like after like a season of it, maybe, or maybe
I
not
don't know.
like
You
a few
can't watch
episodes
the
of
show's
it.
unwatchable.
It's like
but
it's
yeah.
literally unwatchable. But like yeah, some of his stand up was good, I'd argue.
Nicole and I were
watched
walking
two
in our
episodes,
neighborhood like on Thursday or something like that. I saw inside someone's house that Tosh.0 was on, and I looked at Nicole. I'm like, Tosh.0 is still on TV? What the fuck? People still like him?
How
Yeah.
bored
Yeah,
do you have to be
I
to
was
watch
always
that?
surprised by that.
Like,
Yeah, Tosh.0 is still on. Tosh.0 is still on, but Eric Andre is getting canceled. What the fuck?
What? Are you serious? Eric Andre's being canceled?
So, but like, okay, so I like Eric Andre's show. Yeah, but like, you have to like look at what those shows are and understand
one of them's
why.
watching YouTube.
One of them is watching YouTube videos and probably doesn't really offend anyone. And then the Eric Andre show exists. I love it, but like it's very over the top, and like networks probably are like, I don't think we can sign this on because it
God,
was
I
on
hate-
Adult Swim or something at one point.
Yeah,
right.
It was, yeah,
And it was-
that's
it,
so
like,
that's
it
kind
was-
of perfect.
Yeah, it was, but I'd argue sometimes it's a pushing on. I think it needs to be an internet-based show, like if it's going to continue. Like
They're probably gonna just continue it like that.
Yeah, they like I don't think it's a show that is not made for cable television.
It's a show that's not really a show.
Yeah, that's true. But
Phil
like,
DeFranco.
I love Phil DeFranco, by the way. Good guy.
I used to.
Yeah, I used to too. I don't really watch him anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
he's just his news now. So,
He normied out.
but he's just like a news source now.
Yeah.
I miss
don't-
Jon Stewart.
I miss SourceFed. No one.
Yeah, no,
I
SourceFed
don't
was
know
good.
what that is.
No idea what the hell you're talking
Yeah.
about.
I remember
Joe Beretta.
Yeah.
My favorite.
it. I very much enjoyed it. But I do miss Jon Stewart as well. I miss Stephen Colbert on the Colbert Report as well. I don't
Honestly,
watch.
I miss Stephen Colbert on Jon Stewart's show.
That's true.
I've been enjoying Colbert on late night. I know a lot of people don't like him.
I just
but
don't
honestly,
watch late night stuff like that.
I watch
Hey, what
his
happened to
YouTube.
Jimmy Fallon? Is he still around?
God, I wish not, but yeah, he is.
Oh.
Wait, why don't we like Fallon?
I don't have a problem with him.
He's not.
Yeah.
He's not good at his job. Like he's just not fun. He can't do a good. He doesn't know how to do a good monologue, and he's the worst interviewer out of everybody except maybe James Corden, who is somehow worse. But
It's a late night show. You're not supposed to be a good interviewer, what?
Yeah, it's supposed to be trash.
yeah,
It's supposed to be
No.
trash you fall asleep to.
that
I was gonna say like
I
who
disagree
who we
immensely.
who we comparing him to and saying that's better.
Conan.
Okay, fine.
I like Conan. Okay, that's fair.
Have you ever seen Louis C.K. on Conan versus Louis C.K. on Jimmy Fallon?
Okay, so what I'm getting at, I wasn't really. So when we're talking about it, Conan
Louis C.K. is
sort
also
of
funny.
got moved off of like the main networks to like he's on like TBS or something now.
Yeah, and he's still way better than all of them.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, but I'm more referring to like because like if you're talking about Jimmy Fallon, you're comparing him to like guys like whatever the fuck I can picture his face.
Jay Leno.
Not Jay Leno.
James Corden, Seth Meyers.
There's the other guy who's very famous whose stuff always gets
Dave
on the
Letterman?
front page of YouTube.
Gus Johnson.
Let's see. I know his face.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah.
Kimmel's
I'm like,
always been trending.
I'm like, that's what I mean. I'm like, he's not
Eh.
any worse than Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, I don't like Kimmel.
Like,
Yikes.
No, but, like-
so like to me, it's just like they're like Jimmy Fallon hosts this niche of like guys who are at that point of their career, and like none of them are essentially much better than the others. Like I'll give you, I think I like Conan. I think like a lot of his stuff is a lot funnier.
I think Conan and Colbert are a cut above. I think honestly,
Colbert
Seth
fair.
Meyers is,
Colbert is.
I think Seth Meyers is a little better than Kimmel and.
I always like Colbert, but yeah, I have a bias because of his stuff in the past. But
I like
his
how
stuff
he's.
was a lot better.
I think
yeah,
he's adapted. Okay, but I think Colbert's adapted to the pandemic better than anybody else, because like he made it a lot more personal. Like he brought you into his house. He has his wife and his dog off screen. Like I don't know. I felt like he made it a bit more.
you know,
and
those
that-
are fair,
I don't-
definitely fair takes. Bless you.
I think I'm in the minority in this group. I just don't care.
Yeah,
kind of
like
thing. I don't
at
go
the
out of my way
very
to
much,
watch
that's
it.
sort of
I
like
haven't watched a late night show, and fucking I don't even.
I
know.
only see it when like if
Decade.
it comes on YouTube and I really don't have anything else to do and I couldn't find anything else to watch.
That's
Um,
fair.
Yeah, because like to me, like I'll give you that Conan was a little bit is above everyone else because I think I actually have seen more of his bits. But like to me, everyone else is just like this blanket of people I don't really care that much about. Colbert, like again from the Colbert Report and his time on the Daily Show, I did like them a lot. But
Colbert's just Colbert. I mean,
I do like him.
you
I like him as a
can't not like-
person. Like I think
Yeah.
he's a good guy too. But everyone like late night. I'm just not the. I don't think like we're the late night aficionados. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Granted, I am a person who loves SNL, so I'm not
I
exactly.
really
big-
never like I love sketch comedy, but like for some reason I just never watch
I've never
SNL.
given a shit about SNL. Yeah.
SNL
I mean, I don't
has got
actively watch it anymore. So
they've gotten. See, I think SNL is gonna. The problem is I've stopped watching most of the sketches that happen in the show, but the political ones, the political cold opens are almost always really good these days. Like their Kavanaugh and the Michael Cohen trial parodies were like just some of the best sketch comedy I've seen about politics in a long time.
There was one
Also-
sketch on Reddit. There was like the guys that wrote lines for each other. That was kind of funny, but I didn't need to see the whole show. And there's a black guy and a white guy, and they just wrote really racist shit for each other, and it was fucking hilarious. And they had never,
Michael Che and the Weekend Update, yeah.
yeah, and they just didn't read it beforehand, and they talked about that. It was just
Oh, that's
that was
that's
good.
really funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed Melissa McCarthy, Sean Spicer, and all the shit that came with that. That was funny.
Again, like I think I'm the worst because I just don't care, you know. Like and like, I wish I cared more about like stuff like SNL, but it's just kind of like if it's something really funny, it'll eventually make it into my bubble.
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, like the only reason I like it so much is because it was like one of my favorite things to watch with my dad as a kid.
See,
It's
I watch
such a good time.
I watch stuff like Whose Line Is It Anyway instead. I think.
Oh, I love Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so
All the seasons are on HBO Max, so I always watch it. It's great.
yeah, I don't know. My mom and I used to watch Jon Stewart and Colbert because we had Comcast on demand, and she couldn't stay up late. But we don't. When she got home, we'd watch it together on the on demand. So it was
Yeah.
always that's actually how she started teaching me about politics and stuff. Was just why they were parodying. She would like explain the joke if I needed it to be explained.
So I feel like that's a good way
That's a
to
good
do
way.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, actually, that's a really good way to teach kids about that.
it's like here's funny, man.
And also it really started around 2008, the 2008 presidential race. So like I got I was being taught at the same time Obama's brilliant
Barack Obama.
thing was going on.
I think that's probably around when I started watching like the Jon Stewart show as well.
He's not even
or the Daily
American.
Show, I should say.
Where's his birth certificate?
The dude
God,
who said
rebel,
that became
rebel,
a president
rebel.
eventually. Isn't that crazy?
That's just.
Yes,
I
it
mean,
is.
It's
It's
literally
fucking insane.
it literally just confirms what everybody thinks about America. That's all. It's yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why like it's at a point, Kyle, where like if I'm ever in a conversation with say like you or anyone else from any other country and they say something about America, there's no point. Like I'm not going to
You
bat.
can't defend it.
There's-
Like
there's-
no, it's no longer defendable.
Yeah, I don't go to
Almost
bat
happened
for
twice.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, it completed the what is it? If they beat Patriot into us from a young age with the Pledge of Allegiance and fucked up history textbooks when we were in elementary school, it completed the American.
Just bitch slap you with capitalism.
They took away any semblance of nationalism I might have ever had. Like
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
no,
not-
fuck nationalism.
Dude,
It's
like
just
I
not
don't
there
have
anymore.
nationalism, but like I have sports fandom, and that's like it's like oh you
That's
said
close
something about
enough.
my New York Giants, fucking go country. I
Yeah.
don't really care, dude. Like, I don't
Yeah,
give a
fuck 'em.
fuck. What?
If I had the money, I'd move to Ireland, Canada.
I'd go to
Like-
Canada. I actually would probably just rent
Yeah.
one of their rooms in Kyle's place.
Fuck it, I'm going to New Zealand.
No, wait, no. I wouldn't recommend New Zealand.
What?
Why not?
They got
Bugs?
problems over there.
Not
No,
really.
they don't. What are you talking about? What problems?
The biggest problem
housing,
is giant bugs.
No, they fixed
Housing-
the housing problem.
and one of the highest rates of teen suicide in the world.
I think we're
Hey,
beating them.
Zell's in chat. Not to aid
Good
to
thing
whatever
I'm not
the
a
hell Colin just said. But Zell's in chat. Zell, nice to see you, friendo. Hope you are having a wonderful day.
Also,
it's a good thing
America
I'm not
can't
a
have a high
teen.
suicide rate because everybody else is getting shot by each other.
Yes, exactly. See?
True.
You don't have time to kill yourselves. You're dying to other people.
True.
Yeah,
And
well, you know,
You get an entry fragged. It's
and,
fine.
and Zell too.
Oh!
That's true. And Zell, to catch you up a little bit, I don't know how long you've been listening, but we were just talking about, like, so the three Americans in here, Ryan, Colin, and I, are all just kind of being like, yeah, like, if a conversation with anyone from another country ever comes up about, like, America, it's just like, are you gonna step up the bat? Fuck no. I'm taking a step back. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I'm probably gonna agree with you. Like, the only
I'm just
way
gonna say
thing
sorry.
yeah, I'll say I am sorry.
Sorry.
And they'd be like, "What are you trying to make fun of us now? Like, what do you?"
I can explain.
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to get in.
Yeah, I it's like, no, please let me in.
Yeah, like
Kyle, could you smuggle me into Canada?
Sure.
Sweet.
Yep,
I'm actually
you can
kind of a,
absolutely-
my little brother pointed something out to me and my dad that is kind of funny. Before 2000 or before, I think he said 2007, but it might have been a few years back. My dad could have actually claimed partial Canadian citizenship for me and my little brother because that's where his family is from, and because of a weird Canadian law that wasn't changed.
Yep,
I
they changed it.
I could have been
Yeah, dual citizenship used to be really easy to have because Americans are a bunch of cunts, so you usually have to have it if you're going to spend any time in Canada.
And Zell said that they are not quite conscious. So I expect that. Kyle did not sleep, pretty much.
Absolutely.
Maybe a half hour.
No, I literally didn't sleep at all.
Oh, you just didn't? Because you said, yeah, sorry, because you sent
Yeah.
me a text that I have, like, good luck, my friend, and
Yeah,
it just never happened.
I was just sitting there watching Valorant all morning.
Oh, okay. Who are you
yeah.
watching right now?
I just finished watching LG beat Immortals out of the.
Oh, so you're watching? Okay, I didn't know if you meant like you're watching like a specific streamer or like pro stuff. So
No, pro stuff. Yeah.
smart. I got my rank and they put me in silver, so this is gonna be fun for a while.
XD.
Fun
Well, you
as
were
in-
playing with randoms.
Yeah, I mean, like, and, like, I played decently well during my placements, and, like, I don't, Valorant, see, like, I kind of like Valorant only because, like, I feel like I'm a lot more calm playing Valorant than I am, like, playing Counter-Strike.
Yep.
Like, I can kind of just do my thing, and, like, I know I have the skills to translate over, and I can still play really well while not, like, sweating.
You could just like fuck
That's
around
entirely
and
why
still
I play
do
it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, I know, like, Kyle, like, I think this is exactly what we were saying to you, and, like, we just can
Yep.
sort of play, and it's just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna get probably
I get
20
less mad
kills.
about it.
Yeah.
I dropped 40
But I mean, like,
on
on
Friday, and I
yeah.
lost.
Oh, that's the worst.
It's so sad.
In the words of Zuko, that's rough, buddy.
Bro,
Yeah.
like, I will tell you this. There were multiple times, this was in Counter-Strike, though, that
I done the
dropped,
same thing on Train and lost. Yeah.
I dropped 45 plus kills in multiple games and lost. I think there was a time where
Yeah, but Tony, there's less rounds.
Yeah, but, like, what I'm getting at,
But yeah.
though, Kyle, for, like, 3 games straight, I think, I dropped 45 plus kills and lost all 3 games.
Must have been playing with me.
No, it was not you, my friend. I remember who it was, and again, podcast post-show content. Would talk about it, but not one through a single person.
Do they live down the street from you?
No.
No, he actually can play. He's just a dumbass.
Well,
and I love him.
to be fair, he might have been in the games, but he was not the reason.
Okay. Was it me?
No. The most kills I ever got in a game, Kyle, you were in, though.
Yeah, it was.
I dropped like 63
You
or
dropped
something.
like 60.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Mirage.
what the fuck?
Yeah, on Mirage.
Did anyone ever touch another kill or something?
Nope.
No, I think everyone else had like single-digit kills. Someone might have gotten a double-digit. We
I
won
threw
pretty
nades
hard.
and only bought pistols, I'm pretty sure, because
Yeah.
you were just going for it.
Bro, I would just walk out, aim Mirage, kill the 2A players, kill the mid player, guy would peek off cat, kill the cat guy, and then just wait for the last guy. And, like, it was just
And
every
that-
round, like...
And that's when Tony got the most amount of reports ever.
Dude, I think I got reported so much that game. Like, everyone's
times,
calling me a
8 bot.
fucking hacker. Like, so hard. It is funny. Like, even in, like, my Valorant placements, I'm pretty sure they legitimately thought I was smurfing, because I didn't have a rank and I was playing really well.
Yep.
And they keep saying, no, Cypher's legitimately smurfing, guys. Like, there's no way. And I'm
No
like,
way.
I'm not smurfing! It's like he doesn't have a rank, and he just pushed C long and got 4 kills with an operator.
I just like when I'm playing and people are like, "Oh, what's all your ranks?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm this, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm this," and I'm like, "I've only been playing for a week, and I'll have like 4 times their kills."
Yeah.
Sad.
Because, like, the first game I was back, Kyle, I do remember, like, the person in, like, was like, why are you smurfing? I'm like, this is casual, first of all. This is fucking free play or whatever it's called. I just haven't played in what? It's a pistol. I shot them in the face with it. I don't really know
I
how more
clicked
to
ahead.
describe my processing.
Tends to do that. Yeah.
When I aim at their head and I click, sometimes it happens, and for 3 people straight it happened.
Still telling Abdallah that is hilarious. He's like, 1v1 me, bro. I'm like, you're kidding, right? He's like, no. I'm like, okay, let's go. And we like literally like deathmatch 1v1.
Yeah.
And he's like, how are you killing me so many times in a row? I'm like, I remember when I said just click heads. He's like, yeah. I'm like, that's what you have to do in this game.
So I had it was actually one of my former friend's younger brother who liked to play Counter-Strike, and he would always challenge me to 1v1s. And I eventually one day I was annoyed. I'm like, I accept it, and I 60-0'd him like 20 times in a row.
Yikes.
Like, I think maybe he got a round once. And, like, legitimately a round once. And he kept asking, and I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna... I literally, like, didn't even talk to him. I just loaded him to server, killed him 16 times in a row, and left without saying anything. Like, it's just, like, you know, it's just, like...
It's not gonna get easier for you.
It's not gonna... The result is not gonna change, my friend. And that was before I was on the new PC. I would win 17 rounds out of 16 rounds now. And there's not even that many rounds.
Yeah, now you got that fucking refresh rate.
Yeah, it's like now, like when I first like played again, I'm like, dude, that's crazy. Like, because like I could be having a bad game of Counter-Strike, and I think I get 25 kills.
Yeah,
Bad
apparently the
game.
difference is like just crazy.
It is. It's
The
insane.
144 is ridiculous. Once you play, you know to 60, and you're like, how did I do that?
Yeah, I don't understand. I'm like, I played. I think I made it to IM in ESEA on my laptop. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's just like, if I had been playing on something this good for that long, how fucking good would I have been? You know? Like, it's just such a crazy, like, change, to be honest. It's
I'm
insane.
gonna go get some water. I'll be back.
Have fun.
Sometimes that happens, man. It's just
Yeah.
like, I noticed, like, with other shooters, it kind of depends. It's just more of, I react to things more. Whether or not I can land the shot is, you know, it's definitely debatable. But,
Yeah.
I mean, just looking at, like, how I play COD, I mean, I don't play it often, and I don't own it. But
Good.
I think when they had a free multiplayer weekend, the highest I dropped was 87 kills, and the next closest was maybe 20.
Yeah.
Just because I can react so fucking quickly with the 144, especially with, I mean, zoom in time in that game is just broken to shit. So
Yeah,
My,
just fucking buff ADS all the way. And
Chance,
Oh, yeah.
Chance was telling me stories that like he would play with Ares, and like I think like Ares is like Ant or someone maybe like who also played, and like they would be like, Chance, how are you so good at this? It's like, it's really not hard.
the game is incredibly
like, there's
easy.
no skill.
Yeah. Like, I don't play COD, but I feel like if I had played the exact game modes, I probably would have done very well too. You know what I mean? Because like it's just sort of like if you can aim,
You would have. Yeah, if you aim,
It's a
you
point
just
and click
win.
adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's honestly just a point and click adventure.
If you know what an angle is,
Yeah, you're
you've
good.
already won.
Yeah.
Bro,
So-
you don't
Because they
even
don't.
need angles. Just any form of
You can just
movement
wipe
that
it.
isn't running just throws people off. It's like, oh god, what is that? A slide?
That's actually what throws me off the most. Is the movement is way too fast in that game. It's so fucked.
I love that movement. Like, I grew up playing Halo, so moving around and
Same.
shooting is my bread and butter.
No, but like it's too fast. Is what I mean. Like the sprinting.
No,
is
I get what you
too
mean,
fast.
but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, that's my favorite.
See, because
moving
like
around like that.
CS is pretty much like my first real shooter. So like running, like that's why like Halo confuses the ever-living shit out of me because you have to kind of like run and gun.
You
and I'm
don't
like,
stop. Yeah.
I hate it. I hate that so much because I'm like, wait, I just stood still and hit you in the head and you're not dead. I don't understand.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing with it. It's like getting one tapped. I like the challenge now, but when I first started playing, I'm like, what the fuck? What? Why? Hold on. What? What's the point of head armor? I now know the point, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Because there's like 3 or 4 guns that can kill you with a single headshot, and that's like the attraction of them.
Yeah, that's the skill behind using them.
And like
I
it's,
just
it's
can't
what
get
it
the
was like
sprays.
it's what makes them meta, right? Because like if the AK
Yeah.
wasn't a one hit headshot, who knows if people would use it that much over say like a fucking P90? Like who knows what that meta would have been if it never
Looks at
you know what I
Steve,
mean though? Seriously though.
P90s.
Like if
Yeah,
the
no,
AK
you're right.
was never a one hit headshot gun, would it have ever got so popular? It's like, alright, so like
Oh, and that's G the entire time. It
Yeah,
always
you
was.
probably
Bring
just
me
be-
the PP Bison.
yeah, or like the Deagle, same thing. Why would you if a Deagle didn't one hit headshot, why the fuck would you use it?
You'd never buy it.
Yeah.
You would never buy it.
So the Mac 10 is not included in that list because I've aced with that multiple times
I love
because
the
I
Mac
love
10.
that gun.
Yep. Definitely a good gun.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember you very much screaming "fuck your meta." Actually, wow.
when the fucking hacker was on the other team
Yeah.
and I just wiped
"Fuck
everyone
your
in fucking-
meta!" As he's running at him with a Mac 10 and gets the kills. Yeah,
in fucking CT apartments like fuck your meta and I'm jumping over them and killing them.
yeah, it was great.
no.
It is great when you remember things people did. You're like, nice. That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It's like I feel bad because I remember who I was playing with, and like maybe it was Jake. It might have been Jake, and Jake was saying I think I've only aced like once or twice, and I'm like, oh, I've aced like probably triple digit times in my life at this point.
Yeah.
I wish it showed the statistics of how many games you played because I'd be very interested to know.
Yeah, like that stuff would be pretty fun. But it's like, yeah, because it's like, to me, like, an ace happens like once every like 4 games, maybe.
That's a lot.
Like,
That is a lot.
especially on this new PC.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
When matchmaking on this new PC, I would say at least once, maybe 4 is too much. Maybe one every like 7 games. I would say.
That's still high.
Yeah. Because like so there's rewards that are like things that they show you at the end of the game, and I always get like most triple kills.
Headshot percentage. Sean.
Headshot percentage
All
as well.
about Headshot percentage.
I usually rock anywhere from 50 plus headshot.
I just
percentage.
remember when we were playing together, I always had that. Okay, thank you.
Nice.
Even though I only have like a third of your frags.
Yeah.
Recently,
But
I've been
when
getting
I
that
do the
achievement for
shooting-
like most utility thrown, and that would have never happened like 3 years ago because I just throw everything now. It's like get out there, go, huh?
Might as well
Use
throw it.
Yeah, I paid for it. I'm gonna use it.
There's like a fine balance of because like you see there are people who just like throw the utility at the worst possible
sake of-
times
yeah.
and like just for almost
Right.
for the sake, but like I would have to
There's
watch
no for the sake of throwing
you
it.
do what you're doing, Ryan, before I can like comment on like, but like
If you're doing it right.
yeah, because like if you're smoking something off, you're not doing it wrong. You're smoking it off. Like that's a good play. And if you're flashing through a smoke or something, if you're flat, like. But what I mean is like it's a 1v1. They don't know where you are, and you throw a
Throw
flash
5
thing,
nades.
and like it's like you just lost. Like they 100%
gave away your
know.
position.
Yeah, you gave away. It happens so often, and like it's crazy that people just like don't get it. That like I think that's why like for something like clutching has come very easy to me. It's just like, you just don't reveal where you are. Like, you're making them take like a 33% guess, first of all, most times, of where you're coming from.
Yep.
And if they got it wrong, 67% chance, instant win. And the other 33, if you're better than them, you still win. Like, if you get the angle.
Just
so.
be better.
Or
Have
you're just
giant testicles and just fucking hop around full sprinting. They can hear you coming and then still kill them.
Yeah. That's what, like, if I ever, like, when I was a little bit of a lower rank, when I came back to CS, like, a while back, that's basically what I was able to do. I was just able to run around and just kill.
Whole W, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, it's just like, alright, let's hold W and get it out there. But, I always remember things like, I remember, like, learning more roles in Counter-Strike by being annoyed.
Fair.
So, sort of what I mean by that, too, and I think you probably get it already, is that, like, in CS, a lot of times everyone refuses to fucking entry frag. Because they just
entry.
Yeah, no, Kyle is like, that's Kyle. You
take my body.
Kyle, do you remember what I said to you recently?
I'm your favorite teammate.
Yeah, you're the definition of like the perfect teammate for me, because Kyle will 100% just throw his body at someone into a site, knowing that I will trade him and probably trade him twice.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like Kyle's the perfect teammate. Like, Kyle just goes out, peeks on the B side Inferno while a guy's shooting him CT. Kyle kills the guy in sight and knows I trade him CT 100% of the time. So, and it's
I can risk the guy fucking on site peeking wide and killing you, right?
Yeah, see, yeah. But yeah, I learned to entry frag because it's like, yeah, no one does it like in a normal game of like matchmaking or pugs. Like, everyone wants to be the guy baiting you.
Yeah, which is super annoying in Valorant because there's literally a role designed for entry fragging, and it's called duelists.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, I want to play a duelist. And then they're like, I'm going to bait the shit out of you. I'm like, fuck you, idiot.
Zell said, if I don't die first, Kyle will and might see how bad I am. That's why I enter. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that's fair. Like,
that's why I go in first, okay?
No one can watch you be bad if you always are the first one in.
Yeah. Touch his temple with 2 fingers.
Big brain. Yeah.
Big brain shit over there. But yeah, it's honestly like I learned like pretty much every role in the game because someone else refused to do it. Like, I learned how to in-game lead because no one would in-game lead. I learned how to op when playing and people refused to, like, no one wanted to op, you know what I mean? Like, I learned how to entry, learned how to support, all of the same scenarios. Like, it was just like
I learned how to op when Jordan said, Kyle, go mid. And I'm like, what? What
do you mean, go mid?
What do you mean?
I'll go mid. All right.
Actually gets a kill. He's just mind blown.
I miss her 10 minutes so much. I would love to get one. I remember. I love. Honestly, it's just like everyone. Like and I can't think of a nice way to say it. It's like everyone just shitting on Jordan for some reason. Like, Kyle being his main purpose to annoy Jordan. Chance talking shit with him in all chat the entire game. Before Chance was a main opper, Chance, one game on a 10-man on Mirage, kept killing Jordan mid with an op, and like was just like, lol, how you call yourself a main opper and I'm killing you every round? Like, it's like just some shit, and like he actually made it a bind. Like, how does Jordan call himself a main opper when I can kill him every round mid? And he kept spamming it the rest of the game, and like, I think he probably got rid of that like a year or two ago.
It works though.
Yeah,
you gotta get inside their heads.
Mm-hmm. No, legitimately, I think I have won games by someone on my team tilting someone on the other team.
Yeah, no, that's a huge thing. Like the mentality in games, regardless if it's video games or anything like that, that's huge.
I'm pretty sure that's why you used to pick me against Jordan.
Strictly
to tilt him.
how would you know? How did you know that I would pick you and Sheldon every game? Because I knew that you both had qualities that like I would win with. Because like Kyle insta tilt Jordan the entire game. Sheldon had the worst internet, so he would just move around when he wasn't moving.
He was my like complete counter.
Yeah, no,
He's the only one who could kill me consistently. It was so stupid.
I loved it. I remember I picked him and that 1v1 happened. It's like, who's left? Sheldon, no!
That's just in my head forever. He's just teleporting at me. I couldn't do fucking anything. It was so sad.
Yeah. I love that shit. Like, it's so great. Yeah, like, I honestly, like, I do, like, talk about how much, like, I don't really like playing Counter-Strike anymore. But, like, I have so many good memories, honestly, with friends playing. So it is kind of like, well, sometimes I'll definitely pick up the game and play again. But, like, the last, the last team I tried to play on, dude, like, it was Bait City, USA. Like, it wasn't even good bait. You know what I mean? Like, I generally don't mind entry fragging if you're gonna come in and trade me.
Yeah.
But when you just watch me go in, and I calm that I'm going in, and it happens 3 rounds in a row, I'm not, dude, like, it's done, yeah. Dude. Like, it's just, what am I supposed to do? Like, I could try killing 2 people, and, like, higher levels like that, like, you're not gonna get to 2 kills. You need your teammate to trade the other one.
Yep.
If even the entry frag doesn't also, so, like, something people don't get, the entry frag doesn't actually always need to get the kills.
Correct.
You just need to tell them where they are.
Yeah, that's why I like doing it.
Yeah. So, like,
there's no actual pressure on me to get the kill.
Yeah, like, if you give the information, you let your teammates trade, and, like, That's it. So, yeah. But boy, dude, man, we played Rocket League so late last night.
5 a.m.
Yeah, you guys are.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Colin, we didn't stop when you left.
I assumed that, but 5 a.m.
5 a.m. So Ryan, truthfully, I think it was way closer to 6.
Yeah, no, probably 5:30 minimum.
Yeah.
I didn't wake up until 3:30.
I was still in TeamSpeak, and Kyle and Chris were like, "Why are you awake?"
Yeah, because even I came back, and I'm like, "What?
Chris is like, I took a nap, and you were still awake." And Kyle's like, "Yeah, I did the exact same thing you did, but like a half hour earlier, and like he was still here." Yeah. What? Why? Why is he still alive?
Fucking hell.
And like, dude, I did the math. I actually don't remember doing the math anymore, but I think I streamed for like at least 12 hours yesterday.
Hell yeah.
At least. But dude, I love streaming, dude. I really do. It like, it's crazy to me that I didn't stream the podcast until like at least 2-3 years in. Maybe even more than it could have actually been like.
Oh my god, I forgot
4.
that you didn't do that. Yeah.
Honestly, I think
used to just be a recording.
Yeah, it just used to be a bunch of friends hop in. Originally, it's a Skype call.
Oh god, I remember that.
Yeah. Well, TeamSpeak, like, that's when like the groups always hung out in Skype. Like, TeamSpeak, we didn't even have a TeamSpeak at that point. That was way before Steve made the TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
Nonsense. This TeamSpeak came into existence when the world was created.
Right? Yeah, that's why. Oh no, it's not called 3.0 anymore, is it?
Mine is.
Oh, it is? Okay.
I think mine is too.
Alright.
I mean, you have the super cool Best Friends Club version. We don't.
Oh, sorry. I meant, Steve. Steve used to call it Steve's TeamSpeak 3.0. I think
I'm pretty sure
Steve's
still
TeamSpeak.
is.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's technically the 4th version.
4th? Or is it 4.0 now?
I don't know.
It might be 4.0.
Yeah, probably 4.0.
It's all the same to me.
Yeah, we've had a few runs of the TS. Yeah, dude, the TS has been, like, realistically, like, we don't give, I feel like we don't give Steve enough credit, like, for literally being probably the reason that we've all stayed this close of friends.
I give him credit for keeping me sane during this year of quarantine.
Dude, imagine we didn't have this. I would have probably been dead a few times over by now.
I wouldn't.
Like-
I don't think he'd be dead. I think I would have left home and bought a cheap car and slept in the cheap car.
By that I mean like I would have just wandered out and got lost and just
People get
eventually
stir
eaten by
crazy.
a bear.
People get stir crazy. I'm like, I don't, because like I'm still talking to all my friends and hanging out. This is just normal.
Yeah, so that's the one thing that like it's great that we have our community, because like if we didn't, then I'd go stir crazy. I really probably would, because just I think that we're lucky like as like a society that our tech is advanced as it is right now, because like imagine like when I've mentioned this a few times, I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, imagine this happened 20 years ago.
Yeah, yikes.
Like, you would have barely any contact with anyone, you know?
I was gonna say, can I not? Because I think
I don't know. I
would
had
be
family
happy.
and friends that live close by. I didn't really need internet
True.
actually back then. I didn't really use it at
Yeah.
all.
But, like, that's fair, I guess, because
when I was 10, I didn't use internet at all. Yeah.
Yeah. You as a 10-year-old, but, like, picture other people our age, 20 years ago, and people older than that, you know?
Half of you weren't alive.
Kyle, the normal 20 to like 30 years old, like living 20 years ago is what I mean. Not us.
Yeah. You mean like if you were your age 20 years ago?
Yes. Yeah. It would just be a lot different because, like something where you're disrestricted to your house. Yeah. Like I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think like knock on wood, but like this obviously this has been like a full year of this shit, but like I think we got lucky that it happened when it did, like tech wise at the very least, like or where we are. Because I think if it happened, I don't know how far back like would be like the exact number. If it happened then, we would have been fucked.
Well, I don't. Well, okay. Fucked from what perspective? Like the perspective of like stir craziness, or just as a society?
Yeah, interpersonal relationship.
Oh yeah, I mean, at that point, it would be carrier pigeons and smoke signals.
Yeah, like because
and,
because keep in mind, like you can't text them. Because
granted, you could call them, I suppose.
Yeah, you could call them. But
people used to remember each other's phone numbers.
Yeah, it's true. But like, I don't think people would have. I don't know. I
still remember Greg's.
I mean, I actually have Jacob's memorized. Here it is. It's.
Exactly. I actually use Greg's as my base code.
I have my mom's.
I don't even have Nicole.
I have my mom's, dad's,
your number,
brothers, grandma, pop-up, and granny's all memorized. Because I needed to back in the day, you know?
Yeah. My mom's like, you ever get lost, you gotta know my number. And I was like, oh, no, she's right.
I mean, like, even today, that's still... I mean, like, you probably could be like... Could you just
should
Facebook message them? You should know at least someone's number.
Yeah.
And, like, some numbers are easy to remember just because, like, there's something in it that, like... I'm not gonna give an example because I fear that, like, I'll give away someone's number by accident. But, like, if there is some sort of pattern, maybe, or, like, you know.
Well, your area code's pretty easy to remember.
Yeah.
So you can
for the most part. Because, like, around us is, like, at least 3 different area codes sometimes.
I remember before you actually had to use area codes.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't ever remember a time before that. So this is Kyle, a little older than us.
It's like phone numbers were 7 digits only, right? You didn't have to
really?
Yeah.
But okay, I guess that would have been before. I guess there were too many. How old are you? No, sorry.
How are you not
30.
dust?
You sure not 60? Because, like, that...
Yeah,
So, like, on a serious note, like, I never... If you had told me that in your lifetime...
So the first
I probably would have...
was the area code, essentially.
So, but, like, there was just
7.
so little occurrences of them that I guess they didn't need that many?
Sure.
I try to figure out why.
There's only like 5 billion people, so you know.
Well,
it's not,
Tony,
not
in our lifetime, our license plates are going to change from the current numbers because
Yeah.
we're running out of numbers.
Yeah, no, that's actually a problem.
Yeah. Like, we're going to increase the numbers by, I don't know, probably like the European standard by like 2 or 3.
Yeah, because like
At
if
this
you
point.
just do it by like if you do it from the number we have now to even like if you did it like to 10, I know it'd be obnoxiously long, but like you just saved yourself for a very long time with the amount of possibilities. Even doing it by like you said, like 1 or 2, or maybe 2 or 3, like
That's a hell of a lot of digits right there.
yeah. It's a lot of like it's a long license plate, but it's also like now the number of possibilities is you do save yourself for a very long time.
I should mention you only had to do the other digits if it was long distance. Sorry, you still had to do it if it wasn't a local call. Does that make sense?
Wait, okay. So say
that
your
makes sense.
area code was 123. But like if you're calling anyone within the 123 area code, you didn't have to type 123.
Correct.
Okay. That's not what I thought you were saying at first. I thought you were saying before area codes. And I'm like, bro,
No,
I never would have
you
thought in a
didn't
million years that like
I thought
that
that
was
old.
that. I was gonna say, Kyle, my friend.
Yeah, no.
What? You're not that. No. My dude, no way.
There was like local versus long distance, right? So you
That makes
could
sense.
Just type in 7 digits instead of the like 10.
See that now that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
But I was so like, what the fuck?
Yeah, my bad.
Rethink entire existence.
Honestly,
Nicole's like, oh, who's giving you existential crises now?
Me.
it's Kyle.
Fucking Kyle, every time.
Yeah. I mean, what?
Exactly.
Nicole says, damn it, Kyle. She's gotta deal with the fallout, dude.
XD.
And you know
I
who
didn't know
doesn't
Nicole-
have to deal with it?
As long
I
as
didn't
it's
know
Fallout
Nicole did
3.
Fallout.
It's true.
Yeah.
As long as it's Fallout 3.
True.
Make it 1 and I'll be happy.
How about Fallout 4?
No, fuck Fallout 4. That's not a Fallout game.
Correct.
Yes, it is.
No, the only Fallout games are 1, 2, and whatever the Tactics one was.
Oh, Jesus.
Like the
Okay, if you deny Fallout 3 its place in history, you're dead wrong.
I like New Vegas.
He was good.
oh yeah,
New Vegas
said
is
it.
funny because
yeah,
the fucking...
If you deny New
Cowboy robot.
Vegas, you're definitely wrong.
Okay, I just want to
I
fit
tried
that in.
New Vegas and just wasn't interested.
Oh,
I didn't even finish the game. I didn't care that much, but the cowboy robot was funny.
Still
I-
waiting on. I think I told you guys the Fallout 4 conversion mod for New Vegas, so I can play it and actually enjoy playing it instead of.
I thought they DMCA'd that.
No, it's still work in progress.
Oh, cool. All right.
I hope it's not TMCA because that'd be unlucky. Very unlucky. On Kentucky, even some would say.
No, they wouldn't.
On Kentucky,
Hmm.
no one would say that.
I don't think so.
Am I the first?
I think.
Am I the
it's
first
also-
person in the world to ever say lucky and on Kentucky
Yes.
consecutively?
Pretty sure
Correct.
it's just false.
It's just me. Yeah.
It's
But
just fake news,
did
Tony.
I just speak this into existence?
Uh-huh.
Pretty sure it's
Congratulations.
I
speaking
am
fake
kind of
news.
proud.
But how does that make you feel?
Great.
Oh no,
Why?
that was not what I was going for.
Well, I mean, actually, though, think about out of all the words in our language, to be the first person to say something in a specific order, that's kind of cool.
All right, who was the first person to say yeet? And I have a couple words with them.
Yeah, see, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe not that, but there's some things it's just kind of I rhymed 2 words together. That's gotta have been done
I
before.
rimmed. Oh. That means a different thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kyle, I was gonna say, Kyle. I mean, again, we love you for who you are, but those are 2 separate things. Yeah, the little enunciation difference really does change a lot, huh?
Roll up the rim to win. No.
No one. Okay, I didn't want to be the one to react again, but
It's Jim Hortons thing.
Oh, it's that kind of Jim Hortons.
Roll up the rim to win. Roll up the rim to win.
I have no idea what's going on. But anyway.
Yeah, Tim Hortons was bought by Brazilians.
And it sucks.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Correct.
I only know this because of, I think, Kyle
Probably,
complaining.
yeah. Probably me complaining, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and Kyle always says, like you just said, it sucks now. So when people bring up, I'm like, it was good until it was bought by Brazilians.
Yep.
And it's
Also,
like,
remember to hold the line, gentlemen. Buy GME.
Diamond hands.
Who?
Kyle, you really are a boomer.
I know GameStop is a thing. I thought that was over by now, though.
it is.
No, it's going back up.
Oh, is
Nope,
it?
nope,
Really?
nope. It's going back up. Yeah.
People just stopped talking about it, so I just haven't.
I
heard
assumed
it.
it was done too.
People should stop talking about
They
it.
brought
because
it
if
up
they
to like
do-
220 again.
Yeah, that's the thing. If the stim checks hit and people actually put money into it, it might actually.
I
break
really
400.
not to be. No, I don't know. That might be a controversial take. Maybe I shouldn't say that one.
Well, now you have to say it though.
Yeah.
If you're a stim check, you're putting directly into stocks. Like, I guess that it's not.
How's that
So-
controversial, Tony? They shouldn't be doing
I
it.
don't think you should because, like, I
Yeah.
thought that's
No,
like,
no,
the,
no.
the point of the stim
yeah.
check was to help you stay afloat, right? Like,
It's so you don't die.
Allow
yes.
me, allow me to clarify. I don't think they should. I'm saying I think they will anyway.
okay, yeah, because
You
when
can
I was.
use it for whatever you want.
That's what
honestly.
I guess you can. That's sort of why, like, that
As long
thought
as you don't
popped in
have to
my
pay
head,
taxes
like,
on it, you
before I
fucking
said it, you know? Right? Like, that, like, I get you could use it for whatever you want, but, like, to me, I'm like, your groceries are a thing.
Where do you think I'm getting my new car wheels from?
There you go. Yeah. For me, it's probably
Ryan, how dare you?
going to
Hey.
food and stuff.
I've stayed employed this whole year. It's just a nice buffer. I don't get the full thing anyway.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know
Why?
that was a thing.
Yeah. At the certain percentage of your income, you get. If you're over the limit, then you get only percentage of it.
So, for the previous ones, did you get all of it or only a percentage?
No, I got all of it because it was based upon the tax returns that was below the.
But, like, if that was to happen again, you wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't
Okay.
because I got a raise.
I still would. So, yay for me.
I feel bad for my sister because she was claimed as a dependent, and she doesn't get it.
Yeah. it
Wait,
sucks.
is she?
Well, she's getting it this year because she's filing as independent, and they added a clause in like the stimulus check stuff where like college students and younger people will actually get included in it. Apparently,
Yeah, because I file for myself.
yeah. You'll anyone who files for themselves or like we were really lucky, Tony, because we had gone out of school and we had jobs right away. But like people who didn't have jobs right away or were still dependent on their parents for that sort of stuff, they didn't get any stimulus check.
Yeah, because I didn't really talk, I guess, a whole lot about them when I got them. I just kind of got it and was like, sweet. Because
Nice little padding.
my parents didn't get the most recent one, I don't think. Like, was it a
$600 one?
Yeah, I don't think they got
Yeah.
it. But I got it, though.
Yeah, I got that too.
Derrickson Russ.
See,
Is he playing?
the first two didn't even cover a month's worth of rent for me, so it's like at that point it doesn't
Really?
matter.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's $13.60 a month for me.
Really?
So
Okay.
yeah, it's like this one would be the first one that actually does cover something, but at that point it's like, does it really? Like I'm still getting paid the same amount. It doesn't really matter, so I'll just use it on whatever I want to use it on.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there you go. See, I mean, like, if it's a buffer income for you, so, man, like, I forget, and like, sorry to talk about financial stuff, but do you have loans still, Rye, or were you able to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, see, the only reason I haven't paid them off yet, I could technically pay them off, is because I'm just waiting to see if we get loan forgiveness.
I've been paying
like-
them off still.
haven't had the
Honestly,
money.
because a little pessimistic, I guess. So with the one thing, like, I don't know, for my loans, I've paid them off in advance enough that, like, my next payment isn't actually due for, like, 2 calendar years.
Damn, son.
And, well, because, like, not to be funny, guys, like, remember, like, when I was talking about buying the PC? This is the most expensive thing that I've bought in, like, a very long time. Because I'm very frugal. Like, I just don't spend money.
Yep.
Yeah, there's nothing
I
wrong
am
with that.
the opposite of that.
And so I've been able to, and luckily I am able to still live at home. I do pay rent, but, like, it's nothing compared to, like, rent anywhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My electric bill was $300 this month.
Right, so it's like,
Jesus.
I don't have to pay an electric bill. So, like, I am very privileged when it comes to that. I'm lucky.
How the hell is your electric bill $300 in a month?
Everything's electric in my apartment, and it was really cold here, and my girlfriend's 85
Oh,
pounds.
electric heating. That does it. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Or do you have electric stove and everything too, or?
Yep, everything. Literally, the only thing I don't have to pay for is water. The fucking heater for the water is electric.
Yeah, no, I have natural gas for all that shit.
I was gonna say, do you have much of a gas bill then? Probably none.
I have no gas.
Yeah, I was gonna
There's
say,
no
so
gas.
there's no gas
Yeah,
bill.
there's
so,
literally
right?
no
Yeah.
gas.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, like, I guess, Kyle, if you think about it, it balances out then, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah,
As soon
it's
as you have
not
electric
terrible.
heat, you know they're fucked, right? That's
Yeah.
kind of how it works.
You're gonna
Yeah,
should've-
got to deal with it how you got to deal with it. Plus, I've got the more expensive New Jersey electric company, so I'm like, yay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean,
too.
I just gotta get ran by the government, so.
True.
And by that I mean privatized.
But
which is
privatized
even
ran
worse.
by the government.
Yeah, exactly. Just like our liquor. Yep.
Yep.
It's not a
Oh.
monopoly, it's run by the government. But really?
What's
I
the
hate to tell you
difference?
this, but I think this is a monopoly.
Yep.
We're playing
No,
Monopoly.
there's a beer
I
store and a liquor store.
We are
It's fine.
definitely not playing Monopoly.
was gonna say I don't hate you all, so I'm confused.
And this is going to be the most smooth brain question I think I've asked in a very long time, Kyle, and I apologize. Canada does daylight savings time, right?
I wish we didn't, but yes.
Okay.
Some countries
And it's
don't.
tonight.
Because
It's a reasonable
I know
question.
some countries don't, and I like because as
We've
far
been
as I know,
trying to get rid of it.
yeah. Because Kyle was
We
like,
should
I'm
get
like the
fucking
entire
rid of it.
time I've known you, I'm pretty sure we've always been on the same exact time, so I assume.
We have.
But like,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever asked you guys if, for a fact, Canada does it or not.
Yep.
Um,
it is tonight.
Yeah, that's why I was going to mention it's tonight. I hate to.
I'm
be
not
that bad.
excited.
No, because this is the bad one for me at least. Like at
Yep.
least
From
this is the
EST
go
GMT
ahead.
-5 to EDT GMT -4.
Yeah. So
Or
we
UTC,
basically
if you prefer that
lose
way.
an hour if you think about
Just
it.
get rid of fucking daylight savings already, for Christ's
I
sake.
wanted us
It's
to
not
leave
needed.
it like where we are this very second, though. I want us to leave the.
Just-
Go hop back one more time. Let's and then just leave it.
Just split the difference.
Yeah, we could.
Half an hour.
Yeah, that's true. But like,
That big time conversion is so annoying.
yeah, that would be. I would prefer just to leave it at 1 and then just move on with our lives.
Yeah.
And because wasn't daylight savings time something to do with like farming?
It
It
is.
was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I don't know exactly, but I just remember that.
It was
Literally was
used
for it.
because in the summer the sun comes up sooner, right? Because of or at least in the United States, the axis of the planet is pointing towards the sun in a direction where 5 o'clock in the morning in the summer is when light starts, but it would be like 6
Way to
o'clock.
assume it was
in
invented
the
by
winter.
Americans. You know Europe does it too, right?
No, I know. I'm just saying, like,
I'm
for
fucking with you,
our
dude.
explanation.
All right, you remember how we're not going to bat? Ryan is immediately taking a step back. You know what? It could be Europe. You know, like, I'm not saying it's America.
I mean, Germany doesn't have it anymore. Sweden and I think Finland don't have it anymore.
Germany doesn't
See,
have
is
it
the way
again.
still a thing? Germany
Wait.
still has it.
Germany. Germany has it. Okay, I was gonna say
When did they
Germany
get rid
doesn't
of it?
have it. They're a step ahead of us.
I thought
World
they
War
got
III
rid
is
of it.
happening.
When did they get
Hold
rid of
on.
it? It would have been really recent.
Hey, see, this is not something I know pretty much.
Because they used to go by
about.
Central European summertime, right? And like East Central European time. They were CET and
Hold on.
CEST.
You're just saying letters now that mean nothing.
So,
Depending on time zone.
the rest of the EU has switched to wintertime for the last time. They plan to abolish daylight savings in 2021.
Oh, so
Interesting.
it's like a current.
Yeah.
Yeah. So technically,
So
it has
I guess
not.
I shouldn't. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't say it's happened, but they certainly are working on
If
it.
you said it's happening, you'd be correct.
So, yeah, I had heard about this in the past, and I thought that they had already done it, but I
Nothing
guess
goes quickly.
that's true. It's the
Especially
EU.
time.
Wait, oh god, we lose an hour tonight?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
That's I
Son of
do.
a bitch.
That's why I wanted to make sure you guys knew. So like, in case, say, Colin, you had work in the morning, you're not fucked.
I do, and now I'm very sad.
I
have less-
yeah, you have the one less hour.
Yeah.
That means so. Like, if you need to wake up at 7 and you usually go to bed at 12, go to bed at 11 tonight. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I hate it. Like, it's the worst. Like, because
Fucking hate
it's gonna
this
make me
shit.
so much more tired.
Ugh.
Like,
I
I'm
already
already,
don't get enough fucking sleep
That-
as it is.
I did.
Correct.
I got a little bit of sleep last night. I think you guys would be proud. I slept like because I went to bed at like 6-ish, probably, and then couldn't sleep.
That's fine.
Kyle, I legitimately almost came back online.
Me
by
and
the
Chris
way.
were waiting for you.
Yeah, like it was very. My bed was cozy, so like I'm like I can just what? It's like laying on the couch watching like YouTube videos, but it's in my bed.
Yeah. I did
So-
the same thing.
Yeah, so I was just like, I'm just gonna watch YouTube for a few hours, and I roll over, and it's fucking daylight. It's like, oh no!
Dude, when I went to bed, it was starting to like
Yeah.
the sun was coming up. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I just was like a
Didn't hear the
little bit
birds.
behind.
It's the worst fucking feeling.
No, it's like, yes, I fought sleep off long enough. Haha, fuck you.
And then it's like, now sleep. The sun's out, I can finally
goddamn
fall
day.
asleep. Yeah, I was gonna say, Kyle, is close to your guys' sleep schedule. Except,
I'm starting to get fucked now because like I've been flipping back and forth for the last 3 weeks, right?
right, yeah, you did mention having was it
It's
training or
brutal.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's over now, but still, like, shit. I took Wednesday off this week because I just literally hadn't slept in 2 days. Because, like, okay, my body's ready for sleep now, and it's time to go to work. Okay, let's go.
Dude, I would love a nighttime schedule. Just avoid people at all times. Don't have to worry about crowds. You can go. Your afternoon is the morning, and everyone's fucking asleep or going to work. Oh man, that'd be the best.
Yep, ordinarily it's great. Like, I chose it on purpose.
I honestly think I would like it too, but
Plus, you get a premium. It's great.
yeah. and
Ooh.
Also, yeah, because I remember that being a
I don't know
very
about the
important
States,
part.
but yeah, they have to pay you that here legally.
Yeah, they make more for working the shift they do.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
great.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
when I heard that, I'm
I-
like, ooh.
I actually considered trying to become an overnight stalker over at like a ShopRite. Because they
Hmm.
get
Oh, I thought you just like to follow people around.
no. Shut up.
Oh,
What's up?
that was really good. Okay.
Uh,
I don't know if they
that one
stalker.
hurt.
It's
That
like,
pun-
okay.
That pun hurt my soul.
It was good though.
Yeah, like you can't just don't peg him for that. That was fantastic.
Yeah, that was really good.
You can peg me all you
I
want, baby.
can't. That's the
Sorry.
problem, though.
Kyle's, like, so puns are just like throwing a dart at a wall and hoping it like,
No,
Yep,
yeah.
Puns are throwing a pebble at somebody's forehead.
and it's fun.
Have a concussion.
Puns are more like putting a pebble in someone's shoe and then laughing about it.
Yeah.
What?
Basically that. It's just like, I have a question.
Is the cold okay?
Remember the time in Freeman where like you're just like, I don't feel like eating. I'm like, oh my god.
Welcome to this week's episode of Ryan and Nicole.
Do you hear this? Are you guys hearing all
Yeah,
this?
that's
Or are you
what-
just
I-
hearing
yeah.
this?
Because that's why I'm like, is Nicole okay?
She's getting mad
She's
at the
not
one
good.
time I got a concussion in college. So, I was playing Quidditch. Yes, Quidditch is a full contact
Jesus
sport.
Christ.
Oh,
got
I know.
hit- I got hit in the head with an elbow, and I blacked out for a few seconds, but I still scored.
That's what's important.
And then after the match, hell yeah, it was important. After the match, we go get food at one of the dining halls, right? And I just looking at the food, I'm like, I don't feel good. And Nicole's like, you have a fucking concussion! Yeah, and here's the worst part, is she let me sleep. Because apparently I slept.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No.
Because she didn't know. Like, we didn't know. I thought I just got hit.
It's like, Ryan has been dumped. No, it's fucking.
And when did you take the life insurance policy out?
Where's the fucking lie?
It's like, you know what? I actually had it marked on the calendar this day. Like, well, it's right. It's trying to come in a little sillier to nuts.
And it all went downhill from there.
Ta-da-da-da-da-da. I feel like we all hit a point where we've only gotten dumber. I feel like I haven't gotten smarter in a very long time.
I mean, that implies
stupider.
That implies I was
Smart to begin with.
But,
Yeah.
That's fair.
I take issue with that.
I do enjoy, like, at least for me, a family perspective. Like, for some reason, they think I'm smart. And I do appreciate that, like, dearly. I'm like, wow, it's nice that there's a few people in the world that think that. You're wrong, and here's why.
Yeah, my mom's like, you're smart. I'm like, are you sure? Like,
really?
Like, how sure
really?
are you?
Yeah.
I hate it, because, like, it's like, oh, I'm not smart. I just had my one thing was good reading comprehension as a kid, so I came off smarter than most other kids.
I always look at it like, how dumb do you have to be to think I'm smart? And then I get
Like, I'm just good at looking at things on Google.
Like,
that's literally, like, I had to break it down to my dad that I don't just, like, sometimes I know the answers offhand, but sometimes I just look it up while he's not looking because I'm curious about the answer too.
I can't even spell.
This is why I'm a
know
programmer.
one
I don't
language.
need to spell.
It's like, I only notice one language and I barely speak it right. And I work with words for a living.
Yeah.
I fucking program because I can't spell, and I still spell things wrong in that.
That's why I don't program. I can't fucking type.
No, dude, like, one of my college projects, we had to create, like, a virtual store on a web server, right?
Yep.
We went through 3 weeks and over, like, maybe 80 hours of development. We spelt receipt wrong.
Oh my god!
Every single page. There were 4 of us. We said
Recipe. Nailed it.
Was it the ID?
Yeah, it's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
You speak surprisingly well for a man who
after sleep.
definitely committed seppuku, but anyway.
Yeah, no, especially when our teacher's like, you know, you guys spelt receipt wrong, and all 4 of us are like, fuck.
I bet all 4 of you saw it at one point, and it's like, nah, I bet whoever put that was right. And this moves on.
Yeah. Dude, like, I mean, none of us were getting graded on our spelling, but she just, like, had to point it out. I'm like, Dr. Herbert, why?
Why hurt me like this? Spelling is one of the things I usually can do. But, you know, autocorrect is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you type
I don't know how
something...
Nicole does it. She has autocorrect off.
Ugh.
And
Yeah.
is able to spell.
I try to spell it correctly the first time, but, like, if I don't get it the first time, I usually give up and let autocorrect do it.
Yeah, I usually...
Ooh, Nicole in the background. Autocorrect is for the weak.
I normally don't
I
use
am weak.
autocorrect, but it's a nice, like, safety net, you know?
I mashed these so fast and hit enter without even looking at autocorrect.
Nicole's like, then again, I'm a person who can't do math.
Yeah, so I was going to say different brains for different frames.
Yep.
Saved my life.
No, you would die if you had to do math.
I mean, how? I mean, I have died in the little game that we.
Oh, in
are you talking about Jackbox, the murder
Yeah.
trivia party?
the murder mystery,
Yeah.
when you had to do math. Like, me and Brooke are like 20 answers in, Alyssa's at like 17, and Nicole is at like maybe 10.
Well, because, like, for that one, like, it's like simple arithmetic, right?
Yeah, it's simple arithmetic, but you got to do it fast, and if you do it wrong,
so for
you
me,
get paused for a few seconds.
Because for me, I do it like anytime I would play, and I'm like, man, I'm not going very fast, and I look up, I'm still 10 answers ahead of everyone else, and I'm like, I can slow down. I don't want to look.
I want to
smart
play
here.
Jackbox on podcast at one point, eventually.
That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
let's do it. There's actually we might be able to. Oh yeah, I can stream my Switch, so and give you guys a code and everything. I have Jackbox Party Trivia 3, which
Why?
does have Murder Party.
Solid.
Good to me.
Murder Trivia Party. It has Quiplash, I believe, as well.
Oh, I love Quiplash.
I
I always try and
it might
challenge
have
myself.
TKO. I don't know if it does.
TKO is good. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I always try to challenge myself during Quiplash because, like, it's really easy to go for the dick and, like, shit jokes. But, like, being clever is hard.
Yeah, I mean, like, you got, like, sometimes you play hard crowds where that's not going to win. That's usually where I play, like, if you just say penis, you're not going to win.
To be clever.
Also, there's a lot of people who I have played with that, like, to an annoying degree, like, if something's misspelled, they don't vote for it.
That's... I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, I don't like it either. It is a little pet peeve that I'm like, it's, like, never happened to my things before, but it's like, I know the person to type that's dyslexic, that's fucked up. Shouldn't really do that. I know you base them. I don't know. I feel like it's the fun. Is it funny? Like that's the point. Is it funny or is it a good answer? Maybe because like if it's a good enough answer, sometimes I'm like, well, that's fucking. That's just. That's
Sometimes
true,
I
isn't
laugh
it?
more at the misspell and I give them the point. Like, come on.
Yeah, no,
I don't know,
yeah. But yeah, I very much. Kyle, do you not like Jackbox?
Nope.
Oh. Why not?
Exclamation point, Kyle.
It's not fun.
Oh. Who have you played with before?
Sheldon and Leah and Triton and Esther and Chris.
Okay. That does sound like a group of fun people to play Jackbox with, so yeah,
I'm
maybe
pretty
you
sure
just
I won
don't
a
like
couple
it.
times too, but
Yeah.
I just I didn't think it was fun.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna say, I was hoping you were gonna say like, I don't know who anyone I would have known, but like someone I didn't know, and I'm like, oh, like 'cause they didn't do it. Oh, wait, you played with those group of people that are all individually very funny. Okay, I'm out of reasons here. Okay, I would have had fun. God, Sheldon and Jackbox. What? The amount of chaos in just one man.
I mean, yep.
Do you? So, I have a few other games we could play too. That might be fun if we do like a games podcast. We could do a few like. Have you guys ever played Spyfall before?
Yes, Okay, I tried to play Spyfall up at college and nobody wanted to. I like to role play in Spyfall, so if I get like assigned
Yeah,
like a
that's how
role, I do it. I do the character. Like,
yeah, because like if you
Is that-
get like, that's what I do. It's like, oh, you're on a movie set. You're the director. It's like, or is your job? What do you do here? Literally everything. It's just like you just go off and.
I don't forget. I got construction worker for one, and I started doing cat calls.
Oh my god. I enjoy games like Spyfall. I would like to play Spyfall at some point.
I'm definitely down.
I believe they're like you can just all like hop on a website for it.
Yeah, you don't even. Yeah,
There's
it's
an
literally
app
just
too, but like I know there's a web browser one.
I think it's one of the same. But, you know,
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Well, because sometimes people might be more willing to play if you just can send them a link, and they don't have to like
That's
download stuff
true.
on their phone.
Yeah, I enjoy Spyfall.
Yeah,
I also think. Have you guys ever played Cards Against Humanity on the podcast?
No. Yeah, just never really did. I know there was like the online web browser one that you could do that was called, it was some It's called something else, but it was Cards Against Humanity.
Probably Crabs Adjust Humidity.
Who knows? that's I like the way that's called.
Oh, that's an actual like.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
The website was
Definitely
some
not
completely different thing. Like there wasn't.
The website definitely not cardsagainsthumanity.com.
Yep, that's it. Word for word. Worried for word.
Weed for weed.
Worried for weed.
Wood for the wood.
Wood,
Hey, he's back.
wood for the word god?
Yeah.
Wood for
Word for the word god.
leaves for the leaf throne.
English teachers be like,
Wow, we've been going for over 2 hours now. I did not. That kind of felt fast.
Yeah, pretty fast.
that's
Huh.
9 o'clock. It makes sense.
Time warp, huh? All right, friendos. Then I think I'm gonna call the episode here. So thank you, friendos, for being on. Thank you, everyone, for watching. People interacting in chat, always a good time. And I'm going to end this episode now. As soon as I see a little baby pickle weasel in the chat, I am talking very
Ah.
so Colin already left. Jesus. All right. Bye, guys.
I forgot to turn it up. There we go.